Let me ask you, as from someone in Ireland, how did you become all like intermingled and interested into this whole Dabbleverse, and what was your path to this?
Oh well, during the '90s, America was like the coolest country in the world.
Yeah, we were cool then.
Like
Yeah.
you had the best everything, you had the best rock and roll, the best hip hop, the best porn stars.
Yes.
Even your murderous were great. Like,
we out murder everybody. Yeah, we're the best. Yeah.
Nobody kills anyone like Americans, especially in the '90s. And I loved it and stuff like, because the thing about Howard Stern was that it seemed like he was just fucking around, and it's like that's the dream job. And then as you get older, you realize Howard Stern stinks, and everybody else but him on the show was great. And and then of course Opie and Anthony. But the thing that I think's fascinating about it is because we all grew up on that shit. I think that's why, while we're not all doing like giant fucking download numbers, that's why I think there's so many genuinely good shows out there, because we're all inspired by the men, and only the men, because podcasting is for men and women need to fuck off.
That's funny, man.
Boy, I wish
Cool.
Stormy was here right now.
Oh, shit. Stormy be giving it to you. Stormy's going to show up any minute and give it to you, Hughesy.
Where you going? Take a shit.
Don't fuck around. He just fuck around all the time.
Don't what?
This is either dead fish or strawberry banana.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Oh. Perfect.
Say perfect.
Perfect.
Say perfect.
Fuck it.
When this ice cream truck driver was driving around this neighborhood, he noticed a group of guys were outside and started dancing to the music, and it's hilarious. And instead of driving by, the ice cream truck driver stopped his truck just to watch them go off.
On the top of the highway, cool wind in my hair. Walk about calling time. On the top of the highway, cool wind in my hair. Walk about calling time.
We're doing it.
Good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? You know what time it is. It's that time. It is high noon here on the East Coast of the United States. There's the work whistle. You know what that means. It's BF Live, show number 14. How you all doing? Great to see all the friends gathering already in the chat. You guys are freaking awesome. What is going on, everybody? We got a great show to start off our week with. I'm so happy to see all of our friends here in the chat. It's one of the things I love the most about our show is the chat family, y'all. So hope y'all had a great weekend. Saw a movie weekend. I hope you went out and did your thing, because get the summer in, because today is August 28th, 2023. For those of you not watching, you are watching and listening to BF Live, episode 14, show 14. Today is August 28th, and like I've been saying all summer, people, summer is getting away from us, so get out there and enjoy it. I don't like this whole unofficial Labor Day is the end of summer shit. I don't buy that. I'm going with the seasons, with the planet, and the summer don't end until the 22nd, damn it. So that's what we're doing. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're doing summer right. We're doing summer good. So get it in there, enjoy it, people, because it's going to be cold before you know it. We're going to be in here in our houses complaining about how cold it is. Let's bring my friend in, and stops by here every week, checking in. Sometimes he sells T-shirts. Other times he just likes to hang out and have good fun with us. Let's say hello to our friend Scott Fitzpatrick. Oh, there he is. Fire! Fire!
We're doing it.
We are doing it. Oh,
I feel naked. I ain't got my sunglasses today. I feel.
You know what? I can't. That's funny, dude. That I talked to you really quick backstage. You checked in really quick, and we didn't have too much time to talk. But now that you say that, I see that you're going naked without your sunglasses today. That's a big thing for you. That's almost like me going without my hat. Oh shit. Let's see. Well, it's good to see you today. I know we got some stuff to talk about with Andrew, because Andrew had an eventful weekend. I always try to, when I'm producing the show and getting it ready, I'll kind of click over and see what you guys are up to on No Filter or weird stuff on the weekend. I didn't see you doing anything Saturday, bro.
No, well, we lost our star for the weekend. Bone Loads took him.
Bone Loads took your star, so you didn't have nothing to do. But I was picturing some kind of like you would just be on air and kind of like just covering it live. Like I was expecting like a live feed. Everybody was so eager to see what Bone Loads and Andrew are up to.
Yeah, I did too, but I guess both our shows got canceled Friday and Saturday. I don't know the details, but
Scott, you look like you're on fire with that smoke coming up, bro. Looks like a little more than a cigarette, bro. Hope nothing caught over there. Yeah, we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about Andrew's exciting weekend. Our boy, those of you who know the chat family, know Andrew from No Filter with Andrew and Friends. I do Sports Heads with him. He does a lot of shows on his channel. And this weekend, our West Coast correspondent and co-host, Bone Loads, made his way out to Wisconsin to see our boy Andrew. Took him out to 2 baseball games. We got lots of pics and video, and I have exclusive video of our boy Andrew maybe drinking an adult beverage there, Scott.
No way.
Yeah, I think I got something like that. It's Rando's bad influences like Bone Loads and all, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about how they all know each other and how you introduce somebody named Bone Loads to your mother and assure them everything will be okay. You know, it's like, no, Mom, it's fine. My friend Bone Loads is here. Well, Scott, I thank you for being here. But now we're going to get to one of my favorite parts of BF Live. We're going to do the chat family check-in. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. You know it. It's the chat family check-in. It's the heart of what we do a lot of these shows, and it's certainly the heart of BF Live. So let's get it going. I started off mine saying until my channel's monetized, please donate with those links, PayPal and Venmo, and they're pinned at the top of the chat. Thank you very much. There's our boy Dave Daffler checking in, saying hello, boys and girls. It touched my heart when I see people in here 10 minutes before the show, just eager for it and having fun and talking. So I'm just happy to create a place where we can do that. Good morning, Dave from the lovely KB. Hello, how are you? We're going to talk about, because we had 2 great episodes of Replayables last week. We had Stuttering John on out of the blue on Wednesday's episode, our midweek freaks with Husey. We already playing Husey. We had Stuttering John, and then Friday we had BK versus BK, chat family in there. So we're always kind of planning a theme, and it's just a natural rhythm to the show. And I see Kay in here because you remind me, because we want to have you on the Second Lady show that's coming up, Kay. So we want to make sure you're available for that date. Hey, Scott, look who's checking in, bro.
Oh, Psycho Social!
I like it. You clip out your mic every time you do that. When you hit the long part at the end, like the mic just clips out because you're hitting it so loud and everything. You're killing it, but that's good shit, man. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, you're like so show, and it just fucking goes because you're killing it. Yeah, it's good. I just don't think the computer can't handle your. What's that, buddy?
Oh, I got good lungs for a smoker.
There you go. Yeah, man, you clipping out the internet. Hello, Psychosocial. Like seeing you. And like I said in the chat early, I love seeing my friends in here early. You guys are awesome. LFG. That means let's freaking go. Unless you mind said something else. There's the bots running. Hey, it's our friend Pulper80 checking in, saying hello, positive people. Men holding hands. Hello, happy shiny people. What's going on, everybody? Balls deep checking in. Good morning and good afternoon. Yes, you're right. Pulper giving the love back. Okay, giving love back. Pulper rather. Let's say good morning, lovelies. Yeah. Hi, Bulls and Facebook user was reacting to Husey in the video. We had a great time with Husey last week. He was not only on BF Live. I hit him up and I said, hey, man, you got to do midweek replayables with us because he's a drinking man, Scott. He's Irish. Perfect fit.
Yeah, that's perfect guy.
Perfect guy. Yeah. I thought he might come on and try to really show us up, but even Irishmen just not even trying is probably going to show us up.
He probably has alcohol in his Cheerios.
He possibly does, yeah. But that was a great time on BF Live. We had him on replayables, and then he was drinking before the show, bro. I was like messaging with him, and so after the show, I think you know some of what he did. He went around rating certain shows. He was like rating Ray's show, just popping in and out, BYB, and a couple other ones. And I have some video of that to share with you.
All right. Yeah, when he's on this show with this one here with you last week, you guys, the good banter back and forth is good.
Yeah, thanks. I was having a lot of fun with it, and Husey is a great podcast host. He's a great guy to talk to because he's you give him something, you just give him a topic and just pause, and he just goes with it, and so that really helps stretch it out, Scott.
Yeah. And I'm not a great conversationalist. So I shouldn't even be here. I'm just lucky.
Well, I mean, you know, you've always been funny conversationally in chat, and we talk about how it's a little different when you're on screen trying to come up with those same thoughts because, you know, and then, or being in chat. And sometimes I do feel that I could be a little more funny or a little more aware in chat. So you're right. There are differences in it, and it's a bit of an adjustment. But you have funny, interesting things to say. And but the Husey conversation was just a lot of fun. I appreciate him for being on and making it so easy for me. And he gave up a lot of clippable moments. I loved his comments about how America used to be cool and shit.
Yeah, he's always got an answer. I mean, it's not just like yes and no. He's got an answer.
Yeah, so he's a great podcast host for that reason. And because that, we had like kind of really enjoyable, long-winded conversations. And I tried to spread it around and get you in and Stormy and Bobby Nick. So I hope I did, but I know I was talking a lot too as well. Just trying to keep it going. Thank you, brother. Yeah. What's up? Facebook user saying, Bobby, what's going on? Is that my friend Carissa maybe who hasn't put her credentials in? You got to like put your credentials into Facebook and they'll pass through the StreamYard and we'll get to see who was saying who the Facebook user is. Hi, KB, and hi, Dave from God. What's up? Pulper80 saying hi, KB. Balls Deep and Good morning, Pulper. Good morning. Oh, Pulper salute from Balls Deep. There you go. There's Scott checking in. Let's see. QR. Let's see. I'm going right up alphabetical order. There it is. Looking for my sound clips. Scott! There he is. Scotty boy checking in. Balls Deep. Oh, looks like. Thought you were taking a call there for a second. Let's see. Hey, it's Jukebox Ginger from JG's Lounge. You can catch him on YouTube. He's doing his thing. Let's see. Brian Clauder, runs with daughter. Good afternoon, everybody. He was one of the 2 BKs that we had fun with on Replayables on Friday night, Scott. Did you catch any of it? I know that you do shit after the show.
Yeah, I was a little late, but I caught it. I caught about halfway until the end.
That's cool. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we have a lot of fun with Replayables. Not only, once again, all of our shows are based on chat family. That's just how I feel. That's how Chris Abels feels. So we love making the chat part of the show. And the fact that it just happened organically like that, where we had BK versus BK, but so chat oriented, we actually have chatters on the show. So if you're up for it and you want to drink or be on the future episode of Replayables, you can hit us up or DM us, and you can be kind of anonymous. You can hide behind a camera or whatever. But it's a lot of fun, and we hope you join us for that on Wednesdays and Fridays. Let's see. BK from K. JG shouting out Brian. Scott saying, what's up to Pulper80? Is this the nice BK or the mean one? I don't know. What do you think, BK? I don't know. I think BK won though. I definitely think that, Scott.
Yeah. I give it to BK.
Very good. Brennan Crennan, Bevan Crennan. I mean, there he is.
We didn't start the fire.
Dave Daffler saying WTF. I saw that come up at the end of the BF Live, a liftoff reel. I hope you enjoy that. I like to assemble the shit that kind of gives me a funny reaction or I think would be funny to show here every week. I gather them up and I make a little reel kind of just to start off the show, give people like time to like roll in here and get a little vibe set for the show. But at the end there, I like the guy with the he had the tennis racket that you get the bugs with, Scott. Were you seeing that?
You know, I hate to say I might have missed that clip just doing my things over here.
I hear you. I miss beats too. But basically the very last clip before the countdown started was a guy he was playing the Hotel California going on a dark desert highway. But he was doing it on one of those fly swatters that are electrified like a tennis racket. And he was shocking himself on purpose, like playing it like a guitar. Yeah, it was crazy. So that's what that was, Dave. It's just people doing crazy shit to go viral. I'm surprised he didn't put his tongue on it. Shit. There we go. Pauper 80 is checking in with Brian Clauder. There's Clauder giving the love back. Dave Daffler, you saw the Barbie movie too? I personally did not see the Barbie movie. I did see Blue Beetle, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit, the new DC Comics movie. Wife likes to go see movies, so we went and saw Blue Beetle this week. What did you think about? I thought it was a joke, Scott, when Husey said that I'm going to go see Barbie thrice.
Yeah. I ain't gonna go see it. I mean,
he saw it for us. I only saw after the fact, Scott, that down on the bottom of his little tag identifier on the screen it said "Seen Barbie twice." I was like, that crazy motherfucker.
Oh, okay, now I got it.
Yeah, he said he's seen Barbie twice, and then when he was talking about his ATM card and how it failed, and he has to wait for his new one so he can get more beer, more cocaine, and see Barbie thrice. That's what he said. So, see the third time.
It makes even more sense. I thought he was saying he's going to go watch it 3 times. I didn't know he'd already watched it twice.
Yeah. So when he made that comment about seeing Barbie thrice, and I didn't notice it in the corner on his little identifier, I said, now, is that a joke? And he's like, no, I went and saw Barbie twice already. So, and I believe he's dead serious. I'm sure that once he got his bank card activated, he probably went and got his beer, got whatever illicit drugs he wanted. I'm not going out. And then saw Barbie thrice. But I love the thrice. Not many people use that. They're very Irish or, thrice. I went to see it thrice.
Yeah. I got the Irish name, and then Stormy has my name. Well, she's got her married name is an Irish name too. So I told him, look, Stormy, there's someone from the motherland, and I don't think well, he probably didn't care what my name was, my last name.
Well, he just fucking denied you. He didn't even want to hear. He didn't care how authentic your last name might have been. Just the fact that you're an Irish person and American, he wrote you off already, bro. He was like, no, don't count.
Tried to make a connection with him.
You were trying to make that connection, trying to reclaim the motherland and trying to make a little bond, and he was like, nah, fuck that. You got the American part. No, we ain't doing it. But he's funny, and he's very funny. He's very opinionated, and he's not shy about sharing his opinion. Like you said, he always has an answer for something. There's Dave Daffler saying, "Hey, Brian Clauder." Dave Daffler saying, "Hi, Pauper 80. What's up, Dave? What's up? Great to see you, Dave Daffler from Pauper 80. Hi, Balls Deep. Yeah, said hi, Dave Daffler. Let's see, got that one already. Hi, go. I love it. Dave Daffler said it's probably Stormy and Bobby Salad's fault. Okay. Yeah, I know Stormy's kind of busy. I know that there's some serious things happening in her family, as well as just school starting, and also I know she's challenged. She may or may not join us later, depending on her availability, but we always appreciate Stormy. Let's see. God bless Bone Loads. I'll second that one, Kay. I saw you check in last night at the end of our surprise Sports Heads. They were so pumped up. Bone Loads, our partner, West Coast correspondent, took Andrew out on the town for both days, and he was a hell of a guy for doing it. And that's what I told him live. I said, you know what, Scott, and you've been alive similar amount of time as me. How many times have you heard people say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do, and they don't do none of that shit, right, bro?
Yeah, it'll never happen. That's what, because me and Stormy was planning to go see Andrew, but I never wanted to tell him.
Yep.
Because
Because you don't want to be I'm a do. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Right. I'm the same, bro. And especially you don't want to make promises you can't keep. I'd rather just keep my mouth shut. If you don't think you're ever going to do it, don't say it just to make people feel good temporarily. So that's what the best thing is about Bone Loads. It must have been like within our first 5 episodes of doing Sports Heads, he said, Andrew, I'm going to come out from California, no less, Scott, and I'm going to come to Wisconsin and see you.
Yeah, he didn't make it just a business trip or nothing. He stayed a few days.
Oh yeah, it was it was a love trip. It was definitely a love trip.
He invested some money in it. And
yeah, he did. He did.
This is Buddy though.
Hey, what's up, buddy? I see you here. He's a little late, but he's great, and always happy that he joins us here. He's our friend from the Great White North. Let's say hello to our friend Bobby Nick Havens.
Hey,
what's up, buddy?
Good morning,
what's up,
everybody.
Rah?
How's it going?
I'm getting better at noticing there's a private chat. How you doing, brother?
Not too bad, not too bad. I just fucking woke up again.
Again. Yeah, you've been catching your sleep up, whether you want to or not. Your body's been telling you, we need some sleep, damn it.
Yeah, well, I keep on waking up at these ungodly hours of like 5 o'clock in the morning and then, going back to bed at like 9 or something, 8.
Oh, cool. This is a comment from when KB come in earlier, and I was bringing up to her on air how we want her for the next ladies' night, which probably coming up maybe this Friday coming up if I got my timing right. Chris is always like a week ahead of me, so I think it might be this Friday, K. But let's get with Chris and we'll figure out that date and get you on for sure, girl. This is going to be fun. These guys, what's up, Jukebox Ginger? What's up, brother? What's up? Good morning from American Cupcake. What's going on? ST. I was looking for your truck on there. Oh, that was a Team Stream Train one. What's that? All right, I'll find it in a minute. Any rate, good morning. What's up, boy? Let's see. Hey, American Cupcake. I'm going to get you back, Kay. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're gonna have a drunken chat battle going on. Let's see. Hi, Dave. Let's see. Hi, Dave, and there he is. He's checking in.
Blue Sky.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? At Brian Clauder, don't make Kay mad. She can whoop our butts in 9 seconds flat. There you go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, look at this. See, I told you, don't step to KB like this. Do not step to KB.
Well, yeah, she's kind of top heavy, so she can just lean in and just boom.
Quite literally. Yeah, but we had a great time on there. I want to shout out our producer, Sean Schultz. We call him Shawnee Boy. Chris does. Now he's got me calling him Shawnee Boy. He made that show look so cool with the boxing ring and having those guys like face each other. I love the way our show looks graphically, Scott.
Yeah. The boxing ring was perfect for that show. What you guys are doing?
It was. Chris just kind of mentioned it in passing. He goes, "I got something brewing." Chris likes surprising me too, so he'll give me some vague details. He'll say, "I'm planning something with Shawnee to do something graphically to make it look like a boxing ring." And when I saw how it turned out was when you did, and it looked really great. I love it. Let's see, Mr. Blue Sky, Hendrik, what's up, you talented mofo? You, yeah, we're gonna get into somebody else because my friend Hackride, hit me up on social media this morning on Twitter and kind of challenged me to some kind of a sound clip battle, a soundtrack, laugh track battle where we can make sound clips and maybe have like Shuli. And so I want to get some details on that because I'm not one to step down from a challenge, Let's see.
Challenge accepted.
I'm more of an organic kind of soundbite guy. I do this shit, plug them in live as we're doing it. I've never kind of tried to make down a laugh track, but I'm up for a little challenge. What's up, Kay? Let's see. God says, hiya, Mr. Blue. And there's my lovely sister checking in. It's Kathy Linder. She says, Scott, looks like you have lost some weight.
Well, in addition to losing my glasses, you can't see, but you don't know how it used to be. But I've lost about, I don't know. I've lost about 60 pounds since you guys met me. And then,
wow.
I don't know, I've lost about 30 in the last 3 months.
Wow. I know you from getting to know you, you say you have these kind of fluctuations where you'll kind of like really eat up and then you'll power kind of diet or whatever and you'll back off for a while,
that's
right?
why I don't ever brag or draw attention to my weight loss or put it on Facebook. I lost 50 pounds or whatever because it's just going to come back.
And that, you make a great point because I think it's great when people are healthy and lose weight and do what they want to and everything. But I try not to comment when they say, look at me, how good I look. because I lost 50 pounds now. Because if it's somebody like you and in a couple of months they put it back on, then what are you supposed to do? Go on there and say, God damn, what? I just told you a couple of months ago you was looking good. So I don't want to feel compelled to like comment on either thing. So I just kind of I leave it alone. It's like when a woman's pregnant and you don't know or not, you just don't mention it. Just don't say that shit. Pulper 80. KB. Let's see. Yeah, but that's why you're probably looking different to some people today, Scott. It's because you got them glasses. They can see you. See your soul. So many good eggs here. Well, thank you.
Now, Scott,
You're part of that too.
What happened to your glasses?
I've just set them down and can't find them. Waited till the last minute before the show, and when I panic, they might be right in front of me, but I just can't find them.
You'll find
Let's
them.
see.
I'm sure of it.
Dave Zaffler says, John Hancock got married today. No wonder why he's dead. What? See, there goes. Dave's always trying to rush the show and get ahead with these little historical moments. And he's always interested in who got married, who got divorced, who paid alimony, who paid child support, all that shit. There you go. The Stream Elements bots are running. Please take advantage of them if you can. It would be certainly appreciated. And they're pinned at the top as well, my links, until I am monetized. And I got some good news. I got some pretty decent news I'll share with you right here. Let me find this picture. Figure out how to share it with you. Boom. Click. Send. Control Alt Delete. I am at, where the hell is it at? Oh, if I click on it, maybe it'll open. There we go. Let me try this again. Cancel. Love producing on the fly. Let's see. Here we go. Window. Here it is. This is a screenshot because I'm officially halfway to my goal. Got 247 subscribers. I'm halfway to 500. My watch hours are 2,468. I need 3,000. So it's going great. I got a great pace, but I love to pick up the pace. So please, if you could like, share, and subscribe at Bobby Fran, BF Live on YouTube, I'd appreciate it. I really want to push for this monetization. I'm starting to get desperate. I'm starting to think about doing like a 24-hour self-stream or something like that. I'm starting to brainstorm ideas, guys.
Get them up there, guys. Come on. You can do it.
Yeah.
Share this shit out everywhere.
Thank you, man. Thanks, Bobby Nick. It's our friend David Chandler checking in saying, hey, BF and Scott. And maybe Bobby Nick wasn't here when you originally said your hellos because he joined us late, and I'm still a little behind on the chat. But good morning, David Chandler. We appreciate you. I appreciate how much fun, not only how much fun you have with our shows, but your generosity in donating to our shows and helping sustain them. Thank you, bro. We appreciate that.
I want to really thank David Chandler for all the money he gave towards Andrew's little adventure with the van
and we're gonna I told people at the beginning we're gonna talk about that, Bobby, because we all made this happen together. We, the collective we, not just French. You know, you work and produce a lot of shows with Andrew. I do stuff. Stormy works in the background. Scott is always on it. We're all on the air, and then the chat family stepped up in a big way. And you know, we'll cover this real quick. In that Bone Loads kind of felt bad that we were kind of had to collect money on this behalf, and Bone Loads felt like a personal obligation to have to pay for this van. And I tried to reassure him in our private chat that the state should have provided that for Andrew. There's no way that anyone would ever think that Bone Loads was like mooching or like trying to scrape money. You know, what you got, Scott?
No, I was just thinking about how Andrew he was saying over and over and over about, because he don't want to ask for money either. Like, no, he's a guy. He don't want to ask, but he had to.
You're right. And for the longest time, I've been a podcast with Andrew for more than 2 years now, and he has never once like made it about money or said, I want to get on here and get this money for this or do that. In fact, he's quite the opposite about using any of his disability for as far as like pity or anything. And so it was very good that people stepped up and did that for him and made it cool.
It was great. But yeah, you know, I do have to say, Scott, now, did you not tell me that in your state, you could have a handy van right at your door for like $20 or something like that?
Probably less than, if you call a day ahead, a couple bucks.
So
yeah, I looked it up in my state.
Why does Andrew not have that?
I looked it up in my state too, Bobby Nick, and we have a mass transit mobility service for physically handicapped people, and they promise you front door to front door access. Like they don't wheel you in, or they don't promise you a personal attendant, nothing like that. But simply they'll come to your house, they'll let you roll in and take you somewhere and let you roll out. And I just don't understand in this day and age why every state isn't providing that.
It's ridiculous.
Even the van even the vehicle that Bone Loads got, I think they had to kind of alter it and take a seat out of it and.
Yeah, it's not a It's not a logistically easy thing to do, and that's why I think some people that are even well intended and want to see Andrew, when you start thinking about these logistics, like actually moving him around, and some of the funny stuff we talked about having him go to the bathroom. Yeah, there are a lot of logistics to figure out to seeing a handicapped person, but the fact that his state doesn't provide this is just it's atrocious, for lack of a better word. It's just it's ridiculous, fucking ponderous. It's crazy. Let's catch up with these chats because the chat family, we're still doing the chat family check-in. I love this shit. Let's see. Yeah, Jake, we know you got monetized. Great. Sent me $1.69 last night. I know. That's a pant load, Chet. Our boy Jake. I know you can't come on. Let's see. I'm gonna throw that out every time Jake's in our chat now. And no, you can't come on. Let's see. Oh, are you still in the doghouse, Brian? Oh shit. Brian BK, yeah. I think he was catching some interference from the wife. It's kind of like they roll along with the plan to be on some of these shows until it goes off the rails, I think. And then I think they started second guessing it while they're on the air. You know, like, should I have let him do this? Let's see. Dave Daffler saying hi, Jake Hudson. Pulper 80 saying congrats, Jake. That's Jake. Jake has had excuse me. Jake has had and lost more channels than I've had in the time I've known him.
Right.
He had one. He had it built up. I think he had it monetized, or at least qualified for monetization. I don't know if he ever did it, but then he had some incidents going. He lost all of that, and he built all his shit back up from the ground again. So congrats on that, bro. You got to give it to him. The boy's out there hustling, and he's in everybody else's chat and trying to scheme my money and shit. You know. Like, let's see. Oh, good for you, Jake. Kathy Linder says. Oh, good for you. Cupcake says, next time I'm home on a Friday, I'd love to be. Hell yeah, Cupcake. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Hell yeah. We'll definitely do that. And you know what? I love the themes that are picking up here. You know, we had BK on BK because it's chat family, and Brian Kowalczyk threw one at Clauder during one of our regular shows saying, I don't think you better be drinking enough. And so they went at each other. And so it's making these great themes. And so I think coming up in November, based on what John Spittle and a couple other veterans we have in our chat, look for a Veterans Day Replayables. We're going to have all veterans on Replayables. That's one of the themes we're thinking about. And now Cupcake is inspiring me. I think we have more than one trucker in our thing. So even if not, we'll have American Cupcake on, but we'll have to go with these themes. Maybe we'll have a trucker theme, veteran theme, you know, all these themes, make it fun. That'd be cool. All right, let's see.
Wait till the millionaire theme.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, bro, I wasn't even thinking that far ahead. If we had some of our super chatters, if our super chatters ever want to come on and just have fun and bring credit card or not, credit card's preferable, but even if not, I would love, they certainly deserve an opportunity if they want to. They're always welcome on BF Live or to come on Replayables and battle it out. But that's a good thing, Scott. I don't think too many people have seen some of our more generous friends.
Yeah.
Although
if I seem distracted, I'm trying to write one of your people chat now. You'll see it come up in a minute. But
that's cool, bro. That's cool.
I owe somebody a thank you.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Very good. All right. Oh, yep. I think I do too. Let's see. Let's look in here. Yeah, it's Mr. Dave Daffler. He sent me $5 super chat. We'll call them not so super chats for now until I'm monetized. Thank you, Dave. Dave's a big advocate of mine and has a lot of positive things to say about my show, and it encourages me to keep doing it. So thank you, Dave. Pulper 80. Hey, at Kathy Linder, thank you for raising your brother so well to be such a nice, positive person. Wow. Hey, Pulper, you don't know how right you are, sir, because I'm trying not to get emotional, but my sister took me in when I was like a teenager, and she did raise me. So you don't know how right you are, bro. Thank you, sister. Let's see. K. Excellent news, Jake. You know it. Dave Daffler. Our green screens. Irish. I don't know. Is that a racist statement? Let's see. Our green screens. Irish. Or our Irish green screens. I don't know. Let's see. Kathy Linder. She said, thank you. He really is a great person. I love him as if he were my own. We are easy. I didn't get that last part, but I get what you mean, Kath. I love you too. Let's see. Oh, okay. She said beyond close. That's what she meant. Let's see. Yeah, well, so she was like my first audience because she would encourage me because she's such a great laugher, and she would just laugh at all the little stupid shit I did, man. I would walk around mimicking impressionist on TV or rattling off bits I saw on Saturday Night Live, and they were just laughing at me, like, why is this little bastard going around here like carrying on like this, you know? So they encouraged it. Damn it, I blame you. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting a little verklempt. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Is Ray DeVito really a comedian? Talk amongst yourselves. Let's see. I didn't mean to bring up the R word. Sorry. Let's see. It's our lovely friend Jenna checking in. Sunday, Jenna. Hi, guys. And hey, everyone. Hello. Lovely Jenna. Hi, Sunday, Jenna from Dave Daffler. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Dave. Kay from Jenna. Dave Daffler. You son. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. Ella Fitzgerald got divorced on this day, Scott. So much for the Saints marching in. See? Bobby Nick from Dave Daffler. Bobby Salad.
Hey.
Bobby Salad. What's up? Yes, Friday the 1st. Confirmed. Oh, shit. You heard it here. You heard it here. Let's see. Sunday Jenner says, sorry I'm late. I'll have to catch the opening later. Love the videos BF makes. Thank you, Jenner. You're just another person touched my heart, way supportive of me. I appreciate you and Joe. You guys are awesome. Hey, Dave. You son of a bitches. This day in history segment should be 100% divorce anniversaries. Mm-hmm. You guys are just trying to rush the show. I'm trying to pace myself, have a good time, get through everything to chat. You're doing the show ahead of me. Stop that shit. What do you think? Yeah, Scott and I have definitely talked about this, and I'll confess that Scott has submitted some things to me to try this segment out, but because we got distracted by Husey last week and other things, we haven't gotten around to it. But we do have it on plan to kind of like feature some of these more ridiculous kind of celebrity marriages and divorces, right, Scott?
Yeah, I was going to say that same thing. I didn't even try this time because we had the thing in the family, but.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We'll get it together, bro. These things happen spontaneously on the air. We said a couple weeks ago, wow, we should start covering divorces since Dave seems so interested. And we kind of made a little attempt at it, but we've had some guest interfere and some other kind of things come up, but we're going to get around to that. That's why you come here every week for BF Live to see what we do next week. Let's see. Kathy Linder says, yes, but Kay won't have to ask someone if she can take her shirt off for $500. Oh, no. She's going to be getting asked that, and we'll get taken off the air. That's what'll happen. Yeah, somehow I don't think the ladies are going to be allowed to reciprocate, which is bullshit. Why do we got to see man boobs when we can't see lady boobs online? What's up with that? Hell, I'm a dude and I don't want to see man boobs. Come on. Let's see. Hey, yo, Chris Mack checking in. What's up, Chris Mack? You know what's up. Dave Daffler, if at Brian Clowder gets KB back, how much for the front? Oh, shit. Oh shit. See, it's starting already. And that's what I love, because this week is going to build up to all the great shows that we're going to talk about and do this week. We're going to do our midweek freaks because we know some of you can't wait till Wednesday. So we're going to have fun then. And then we're going to have Ladies Night Part 2. Yeah, because people have been clamoring for it. So we have we're so enthused. We're so appreciative that lots of people want to step up, just like American Cupcake today on the show live. We'll just have people hit us up out of the blue and go, I want to be on the show. I want to be on the show. That is a great compliment, and we're going to get down to doing that shit. So thank you all very much. Chris Mack, what's up, Mac Daddy? It's the Mickey Mac. The Mickey Mac. Makes you want to jump. Afternoon, Dave Daffler. Afternoon, Pauper 80 from Chris Mack. Afternoon, Kay. Hello, Chris. I lost 102 pounds in a divorce. Oh, shit. You don't need to get a laugh. You get an extra one on that one, dude. Dave Daffler. There you go. That deserves that. You need a rim shot on that one. Hey, I'll be here all week. I got to tell you. I lost 102 pounds in a divorce. I got to tell you. Let's see. Dave Daffler. Wow. You married a skinny one. Oh, shit. That is true. Yeah. What do you do? Ooh, 102 pounds. Must been some other extenuating circumstances there. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, snap, Dave. God says Dave Daffler. 5'2". 5'2". Whoop. Ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 102 pounds, 5'2". It's Dave Daffler's ex-wife. Yeah. All right. Mr. Blue Sky, Snapchat over here. Hey, Chris Mack. And my sister Kathy says, oh my God, stress or tragedy, it falls off of me, but it finds me again too. Yes. Yes, weight, stress, tragedy. Yes. I lost 50 pounds, but it found me again. I tried to hide the best I could. Hiya, go. Skyline sniping. Sniping. Is that what you were saying? Let's see. Let's see. Blue Sky is sniping over Snapchat over here. Is that what you're saying? That's what I'm seeing. Let's see. Dave Daffler. We'll get you there. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Just kind of letting me know where you think I stand in all this podcasting has been a big help for me. So thanks, Dave. Acid Dust, what's up? Monetization for Bobby Friend. Yeah, I appreciate it because it'll be a lot easier. A lot of you guys are generous, and I would never dox you. So if you want to utilize those links, I appreciate it. But I certainly understand that you don't want to give out your information all the time through like Venmo and PayPal, and it's certainly a lot easier. So please, if you can help me get the monetization, I'd appreciate that. Hey, Dave Chandler, sir. Dave Daffler says hi, Acid Dust. Acid Dust says hi, Dave. Pulper says I lost 102 British pounds in a divorce. She kept the cubic zirconia ring. Oh, what a CUNT. Let me see. Kept that cubic zirconia. Dave Daffler. Good afternoon, Chandler from BK. Doesn't Bobby Nick pick up preschoolers for free? Wait a minute. What is that all about? Pick up preschoolers for free.
You need candy for that. It's not free.
Let's see. Oh boy. Carter says, nope, not out of the doghouse. Oh shit. I think you sleeping at some bitch all the time, bro. Yeah, our boy Big Daddy Dodo has had issues. Our Brian Clauder, and you tried, like Brian even tried to like warn his girl and try to give her a little heads up. I don't know that Big Daddy Dodo's wife had so much heads up, so she like literally walked into a drunk dude. At least Brian's girl knew that he was going to be doing this
with his head in a lunch bucket or a cooler or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Big Daddy Dodo, right? That's the visual of that was great. Can you imagine like having your head in something? Anybody that's had a woman, or even if you've never been married, just have a female relationship, and imagine that female walking into a room as you have your head over a bucket, prepared to throw up in it for money, and then so her reaction was right, like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "I'm on a show." What? This is what we do on the shows. Well, good luck getting out of the doghouse, bro. Or put a nice bed in it and get used to it. Let's see. Brian Clauder, hope the hangover wasn't too bad. Brian, we know what you meant there. Sunday Jenna says, BK versus BK was great. We watched the match on the big screen. Shirtless knockout all around. Thank you. Jake, I'm not putting up your Venmo because you know the rule on BF Live when you come in trying to snag my money. It's BF first, Jake second or never. No, I'm not putting your shit up. Get that shit out of my chat. Let's see. I'm fine handling a hangover. It's just hard to handle the wife. Yeah, right. I imagine, Brian. I imagine the hangover is much easier because it'll eventually get better. It'll take a little easier on you, right, Scott?
I was noticing I couldn't really make out what he's saying, but I thought Brian was trying to smooth it over every once in a while with his wife or whatever. He was trying to.
There was, yes, you could see some kind of some silent negotiating going on. Like, no, it's okay, honey. Stay over there. Don't kick my ass right now. I got this. We're having fun. We're doing. Yeah, you could. I saw that. You're right. That's a good observation, Scott. Yeah, you could kind of see that going. He was like, "What? Check him. What?
Yeah.
You
doing damage
my ass? Yeah. Oh, you mad? We're getting divorced? You about to fuck me up? We're good? Yeah. He kept checking the status report, but I don't think he ever got a good status report from her, from what I could tell. Hey, Jake from Chris Mack. Here's our lovely friend, helper, production person, and all-around good person, Stormy, checking in. And Stormy says, checking in real quick, the bus company, as I called, said Andrew had to find a way to the bus stop. They couldn't travel that far, or they couldn't operate the buses on the schedule of events. Like, what do they get about people like not being able to move and being handicapped? What is all this? Well, if you meet me halfway bullshit. How the whole
doesn't
purpose
make any
is
sense.
Yes, the whole freaking idea is I can't move people. I'm not calling you because I can move a little bit. I'm calling you because I can't move.
Yeah.
Andrew needs to write as congressman. A stern letter.
You're right. And you said that as a passing joke about making that a cause, Scott, but I don't think that was the weirdest thing I've ever heard on a podcast about making that a
I don't know how I'd do it, but that'd be cool if he's the guy to do it. I mean, I don't know what to tell him where to go to do it, but that'd be a cause to fight for.
If you get out there and stir the pot enough and make some noise enough, people start paying attention, right? Maybe the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Like if they know, hey, we got this kind of this special needs guy who has CP. He's out there dogging us, making us look like assholes. What are we going to do about it? It can't hurt. I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think it could hurt. It's ridiculous.
Living in my state and the resources we got, I just assume everybody's like that, but they're not.
Same, Scott. I thought that we were so far down this road but after handicap parking places and mobility issues and everyone wanting to do the right thing, I thought we were so far collectively as a country beyond all this, and just assume that a basic service for people that cannot move, people that are mobility challenged. I can't believe that that's not something that's universally taken care of, state by state, even.
Yeah,
it's good for a person's mind to get out of their room. They got to go somewhere, see some people.
You make an excellent point. Get outside, blow the stink off of you, as my mother said. Yes, there is a health aspect to it too about helping people be mobile. Yes, because we always talk about trying to keep Andrew active and distracted and doing other things. And how are they supposed to do that when he can't even get out of his own front door? So I think like kind of rattling the cage, stirring up things a little bit isn't the worst idea I've heard. Hi, Dave Dassler from Stormy. Brian Clowder says, at Brian Clowder, tear the Band-Aid, buddy. You will find a much better woman that loves you very much. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I got the right woman. I'm good. Yep. Hey, it's all negotiation. Everybody's got their own situation, so you handle it. Pulper says, BK, I'm just teasing and doing the divorce bit. No offense, buddy. Yeah, I'm just doing the guy barroom talk. Chandler at Clowder says, I can understand that. Good. Yeah, it's all good. It's all cool. I love all you guys. Thank you, bro. Brian Clowder's cool. He's another guy that's been real supportive and reached out to me, said, hey, Bobby, I like what you do and everything. And we had him on Sports Heads for the first time on Friday. He did the whole run. He's been doing Jukebox Ginger Show, JG's Lounge. He's been all over the place. So you can go check that out. He was on there with Chris Tidwell last week.
Yeah, well, I guess it was a couple of days before. I don't know what brought the conversation, but I asked Brian if he would want to come on the No Filter before I asked Bobby Nick. Mm-hmm. And I didn't realize, though, when Brian come on, I didn't realize what a past he had. I didn't know this ain't new to him. I thought he's new, but this ain't new to him.
Yeah, that's cool. And I'm glad you pointed that out, Scott, because I like bringing up something maybe angle that nobody's heard about somebody. So I'm glad that you noticed that. And just through talking with Brian, I figured out that he's been around this game for a while. He's been friends with Rob Saul. I won't judge you on that one, but he's been friends with Rob Saul. And in this kind of podcast game, he's known these guys when they were on radio stations and stuff. He's helped Rob out production wise. So that's why I really like bringing him in, because he's been around it a while. And I wanted people to know that. And I know he wants to be part of it on a different level now. So it was cool to have him.
I was seeing him on the podcast, and I thought he must be getting ready to make a run and getting the bug. And I thought I was adding him to the list, and he's been around.
I think you're just feeling what's going on in the air. You kind of feel that he's kind of he wants to be part of it and all, and you hit it right at the right time. I think he would be a great guest on No Filter. So I'm sure we'll be seeing that, as long as there ain't no drinking or divorce involved. We'll see that. Maybe we'll see that down the road.
Right.
That's it. We love you too, Brian. All good fun and love. And that's what I love about this. Let's see. Amy Winehouse they try to make you watch my freaking show. Dave said, no. Watch the show, Dave, damn it. Hey, Amy Winehouse. Let's see. Dave Chandler, not trying to sound Piazza, but there isn't a day that goes by that you don't cross my mind for what you do for all the podcasters and even myself. Thank you, David Chandler. Full homo, yes. No, thank you, David Chandler. That's from our boy Scott. And so that's what Scott was obviously distracted typing just now, bro, because I know that you appreciate David Chandler too, man.
Yeah. I don't have a visual, I don't have a face to put with the name. He's just an entity, but that's the truth. I think about him all the time. I've been a recipient of some of his kindness.
Yes, he is a very generous person, and the fact that he donates us not only helps us like put on these shows and in the time that we put into him, but helping out with that special kind of project and all. He's always there to step up and help us out. Or if somebody threatens to not take their T-shirt off, he shows up and makes sure they do it. That's right. So he adds so much to the shows on so many different levels, and so we appreciate that. Yeah. Money, fun, just mixing it up with us. It's great. Hey, your Piazza over here with the Piazza over here. Freaking Piazza's over here. Where was that?
Hello, Frisco.
Imagine how Deadful would donate for those shirts. Oh, yes, for the ladies' show. Oh, forget it. Forget it. I don't know. That might turn into a private OnlyFans thing. I don't know. Sorry, it got weird. I'm not responsible for anything that goes on before or after the show. I'm only doing it, and barely that. So let's see. David Chandler, LOL, Scott, always welcome. Sincerely. There you go. You got the love back there. Nice, Scotty. Got a nice compliment there from my sister for your heartfelt message.
Now I see you putting up a drink, Scott. What are you drinking today?
Just plain old ice water. That's it.
Ice water. Wow.
That's what I got too. Ice water. I had my cup of coffee. Let's say Dave, DC, and Brian K from Balls Deep. What's up? Yo, Balls Deep from Dave Daffler. There's the shout out love back. Sounds like fun. Hell yeah, Cupcake. We're gonna do this. We're gonna fucking do this, brother. Yep.
We're doing it.
Yep. Just be patient because we're like kind of 2-3 weeks backed up, like scheduling shows because we got all these ideas kind of just coming out naturally. But we're definitely gonna get you on. Definitely. Promise you. Stormy, just checking in. Balls Deep says, Stormy, just checking in. Checking in and thumbs up. There you go. That's right. Balls Deep. Have a great stream and day. Thank you, Balls. Let's see. I'd rub his back and bring him some ice chips. Whoa. Let's see. Wow, crazy. I can't remember where my ex-wife's buried. I was new at digging shallow graves. Damn. That's a rough divorce. Let's see. Stormy says, I'll find a way to write a letter to someone on Andrew's behalf. It's not a bad thing to get it started and go, hey, like, is anybody even asking themselves their question in that state? Like, how do our handicapped people get around? What do we need? Like, I mean, you would almost have to think that no one's even thought of it. Or if they thought of it and went, screw them people. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand.
I don't get it either.
Brian Clauder is good people. You guys are all good people. That's what makes all this shit work. Thank you, Mr. Daffler. Cupcake says, have your divorce show after everybody's all good and hammered. Oh, shit. That's going to be another unintended theme, Cupcake. We're going to have all the guys that got divorced because of replayables on. Oh, shit. Oh, see? The replayables divorce edition. Oh, shit. Hi, did you get in trouble for being on replayables? We're going to have I got my ass whooped for being on replayables edition. I appreciate and love you guys. That's what makes it work. Dave Daffler says that American Cupcake. I never thought of it. Great idea. I was totally sober when I served my ex papers. Whoa. Let's see. I'm sure we get some very unique opinions on divorce and marriage after everybody's half in the bag and take. Yeah, you're right. Man. Tanked, he says. There you go. Absolutely. I never really like jazz anyway. It's got on my fucking nerves. Gay. What the fuck is that?
You're talking about me.
I think he was too. I think he was too. You're talking about your heartfelt message. Yeah, Scott, gay.
Hello, Frisco.
That's an old school bus from back in the day when every time you show any kind of emotion or everything, and fucking gay. What's wrong with you? Hey, here's a bird checking in. Terry Nee, what's up, man? Chris Avis has shirtless phobia. You got that, bro. And yeah, I'm not so sure. We're talking about how the spouses deal with things. I'm not so sure he's getting a positive reaction about that particular activity. Notice he waits to the very end of the show, but yeah.
I noticed being a fat man, I know what it's like to take your shirt off and not want to. And,
yeah.
Or not that Chris is fat, but maybe not. Maybe he don't want, in his mind's eye, he don't look like he wants. And I could see I noticed the uncomfortableness in him.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, you know, you get on here. I kind of always listen to Bob. You know, Bob is a mentor, and he kind of looks down on when you do silly shit like have to take your shirt off or need sounds. You know, I lean on my soundboard and all. He's a straight up comedian. I get that, but I always make the story. Hey, man, we're not as talented as Bob. We got to do things. We're desperate, so I got to use my soundboard. We got to take our shirts off and show our man boobs sometimes. But you're right, Chris does seem uncomfortable about it. Yeah, and so, but it's a lot of fun. And I just thought it was funny how he thought that David Chandler was gone. It was almost near, like, literally the end of the show. It was kind of winding down, and Chandler showed up with the knockout punch the first time he had him do it.
Yeah, so you can see that was even in Chris's mind that he might have to take his shirt off again. So he did the writing on his arms and belly.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, I knew I should have made it higher." Yeah, that's right. He knew he was going to take it off this week, and I like the gold letters he had and everything. You know, so that was fun. That was a salute to Dave Chandler because we knew it. I recommended that he put 2 shirts on, Scott. Try to do 2 shirt trick.
Yeah. Or a bra.
Yeah, so we'll break that out every now and then when we need to, or when like a Chandler show. I mean, how can you not? You know. And then so Mike Morse, a couple weeks ago when he was our guest on Replayables, he kind of set the tone because I felt, okay, well, if a guy of his caliber is kind of willing to play along on this level, then, you know, I certainly should too. You know, I certainly acknowledge it with him and kind of play along. So he kind of made it okay. So I blame you, Mike Morse. Blame you for normalizing shirts off on Replayables. Let's see. Here he is. It's the man himself. Bone Loads checking in. Bone Loads. I don't see you backstage. Maybe you're traveling. I know you have the link. Oh, yeah, he says, here you go. Driving but lurking. Bone Loads is awesome, and we're still having so much fun doing the chat family check-in like we like to do. We're going to get on some other shit. Stormy says, not that anyone wants to see me take my shirt off, LOL, but I do feel I have to say I wouldn't do that to you, Dad. Yeah.
Thank you. I was looking away like I wasn't even hearing none of that. I'm doing the podcast stuff. I know, you know, a father, daughter, I know we're going to hear things and make them people try to make us uncomfortable. I know it's so I've learned to just put the blinders on my ears and just.
That is a tough layer that I haven't had to deal with.
It can get uncomfortable. I know.
Yeah, my wife really, she likes watching movies and doing other shit. She's not really kind of into, you know, too much worried about any of this. But yeah, let's see. I love this name, Ray and Tracy Janes, Undiscovered Passion. What's up? Yeah, what's with everybody with the rocking the Jane name? We got our Ari Janes, we got Tracy Janes. You know, Ari Jane sent me. Subscribe. Hey, thank you very much. Ari Jane's awesome. Good friend of ours. We had her on Replayables. I think we had her on. You got her. Oh no, go ahead, Scott. I mean, excuse me. Go ahead, Bobby Nick.
And you can check her out on Taco Tuesday tomorrow on No Filter with Andrew and Friends.
There you go. That's how much she's a friend she is. She's going to be on No Filter. Yes. What's it, 7:00 tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yep.
So you can catch Ari Jane then, but she did Replayables as well. That's very early on before it turned into too much of a drinking game. It was right when her star, whatever, was on the rise where people were becoming more aware of Ari Jane. And I was lucky enough to know her because she joined us on a No Filter show that we did. She kind of just jumped in the chat and we kind of invited her and kind of got to know her like that. And we're all kind of the same kind of chill people. We're not about all the drama. So we've really clicked really early and we've all kind of bonded and get along really good. So check her out tomorrow on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. That's right here on YouTube, 7:00 East on Taco Tuesday. You know why?
It's raining tacos. Raining tacos.
Raining tacos. Hallelujah. Terry Nee says, Dave D, what's going on? Oh, it's the lovely Stacey Allen checking in. She's always in the chat, busting my balls about how much I'm not drinking or how shirtless I'm not. Giving me shit. Hello, Stacy. Let's see. Dave Daffla, why is divorce so expensive? Because it's worth every penny. Yeah, there you go. I got to tell you. Why is it so expensive? I'll tell you. Let's see. Dave Daffla, Kay's laughing at that. There's the links. Please like, share, and subscribe. BF Live. I'm halfway to 500. So if you could send it out to your friends, put it up on the poster in your community, whatever you got to do. Yay, Dave Daffla says again. Touch my heart at Dave Daffler. How many pennies have you dated? Pennies. But that by that you mean or not dimes or pennies? I don't know. it kind of reminded me of the comments that he was making a couple weeks ago when he said his ex spent $30,000 at JCPenney. You remember that?
Yeah.
Right.
And we were trying to determine how in the hell does one spend $30,000 at a JCPenney? Let's see. Hey, Stacey.
Somebody that knew they was getting divorced, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. She knew before him, right? Like, let me just buy me some of these like going away clothes, and then I'm gonna be out of here.
Yeah.
Brian Glauder says Chris isn't fat; he's pleasantly plump. Yeah, he's big bone. I like that line. He's big bone. Yeah, and there's some big ass meat attached to them bones too. Chris is my boy. Let's see. What up at Chris Mack? Dave Danfler saying what up, Stacy. Dave says Paul Parady, full dance card. Chris Mack, looking forward to Perry later, Stacy. What about you? Yes, it's going to be a Perry day. Perry Monday. I know they were joking around with Bob talking about taking the night off or taking off around Perry so Bob isn't distracted or whatever. Because Bob loves him some Perry.
No.
I want to shout out Bob and Gina too because they were nice enough to be in our chat for Replayables on Friday night. It's nice when you think about not only people watching, but people like them, and they're good enough to take time and tune in and then like communicate with you, let you know how much they enjoy it. So it means a lot to kind of know that we're helping them get through their Friday and spending time with us. Hi, the illustrious at Dave Daffla from Stacy Allen. Then Stacy says, oh, at Chris Mack, I'm going to miss most of it. I won't be home tonight. I won't be home tonight. Dave Chandler, untrue. Fred was my favorite on Howard back in the day. I love a well-timed drop. Well, thank you. Yes. I grew up a fan of radio, as maybe some of you older ones can tell. I love throwing the drops in and all the bells and whistles and all that shit. So I grew up with DJs, hearing them do that. But the biggest thing I got from Fred is the organic drops. Taking aspects of the show and just clobbering people with them like a week or two down the road, like a funny zinger or a zip or a sound that was said organically during a show, and he would pull an organic drop, and then a couple weeks later he would kind of, or a couple days later, whatever it be, he would throw it in. So I learned that aspect of sound dropping from Fred Norris, the organic drops. Not so much sound dropping, that had been around years before him, but just making those organic drops, and I really love doing that. And Bobby, all you guys have been victim of that because I've made like sound drops on all of us.
Yeah, you say something randomly, and then all of a sudden, boom, Bobby Fram busts it out, and it's like, holy fuck.
Yeah, or you have like a moment when you're just trying to tell people how you feel, like this one. Bobby Nick tried to open up to us, and he said this one day.
I wish Thanos and his big uncut cock were here.
And that's so. It's just, that's an old one we have. So, yeah, I have him from going back. So that's what I got from Fred Norris. So, yeah, I love Fred, too. Hey, Fred. Hi, Fred. Hi, my Fred. I love my Fred. Crazy Alice loves some Fred, too, didn't she? It's terrible what they did to my Fred. It's terrible. Amen at David Chandler. Fred was a genius back in the day when the show was good. You're right. And he is one of the good part. And it is its own skill. Yes, it's fun. It's fun, man. I love it. And when I first started this, part of it wasn't even so much being on air and hosting like I am now. I love just listening, like I would when I was at home listening to Stern and punch. I call it punching in on the show, like punching sounds in and going and drop, pop, punch and drop and trump. And I hear things in my head like, oh, I would like to hear this, and so it's fun being able to do a show where I can actually do that myself. All boobs are welcome, says Terry Nee. Dave Daffler, Stormy is laughing at you. Shout out boobs. Yes, we like boobs. Yes. Nice. Hey, Stacy. Clauder. There's the StreamBot elements. Thanks for reminding me. Let's see. There she go. Look at that bot. Look at see the prop master. Boobies make me smile right there. See that? See that? You talk about boobies. We like boobies too. Hey, I gotta tell you. I said, "Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'll be here all week." I said, let's see. Kathy Linder, give me your JCP card and I will show you. Oh, she will show you how to spend $30,000 at a JCPenney. You spent it at the jewelry counter. You spend it at the jewelry counter, BF. That's easy. Yeah, I didn't even know they rocked. They rocked that much. You could do. Let's see. I've seen you. This guy dislikes us so much. He always wants to show up and tell me how much he says. Ace Brander says unsubbed. Can't do the numbing convo. I want to feel smarter after watching. Sorry. Well, there you go, bro. Well, I know a couple weeks ago you already unsubbed. So if you unsubbed, what are you doing here? Thank you, Ace. Let's say hi to Ace, everybody, because Ace likes to keep showing up and telling us how much you don't like us. Hi, Ace.
Well, maybe we'll just say bye.
Well,
Bye,
I don't
Ace.
think we could say bye, but he's going to be back again apparently. So what's up, Ace?
yeah.
It's all good. I'm sorry the world can't be as smart as you, bro, but shit happens, you know. Peace and love. Stacey Allen. See ya, Ace. Please hit the like button on your way out. Don't don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, as they say. Let's see. Take the hint. Great, Ace. Thanks for stopping by. See, that's what I love. Look at that. Look at that. The chat family is in there. They was reading and handling shit before I even got to it. My ladies was taking care of that shit. What's going on with that? Thank you, ladies. See? Boom. I made a sound drop of Shayna saying, really, bish?
Oh,
LOL. That's my favorite right now. That's cool, Stormy. Yeah. It's fun when you hear those moments, and the way I listen to shows, like, Christ, guys, when you know yourself, we do some shows where I could like sound drop almost every other word Andrew says or one of us says during a show. And it's like, man, some shows are just filled of sound drops. So let's see. Movado. Yeah, Movado, JC Penny. That'll get you to 30,000, I guess. Dave Daffler in there. Look at this. I love to see. You don't come at chat family. If you want to be part of the chat family, Ace, you can be part of it, bro. But you can't come in like a couple weeks ago and talk about how we suck and then come up a couple weeks later. If you unsubbed and we suck, why are you coming back again telling us how we suck? It means you love us. You secretly love me, Ace. You love us. Hello and goodbye, Ace. Bye, Ace. Bye, Ace's free sub. Let's see.
He's still watching.
Well, we hope so. That's the whole. I'm sure he is. If he was watching a couple weeks ago and went to the trouble to comment about how he unsubbed, and then 3-4 weeks later he's back, that tells me he never left, or at least it's something curious enough, sucked enough to make him curious enough to check in again. Ace's HIV will catch up soon. Oh shit! Damn, Dave, don't have to go that hard in the paint, bro. We can just tell him to unsub and go on his way. We ain't gotta wish AIDS on a brother. Shit. Damn. Let's see. Beat it, Ace. No one cares. See, you don't know where you're at, Ace. Don't know where you're at, bro. But we appreciate you. You can just hang, you know, we understand. Let's see. This chat family is so loving. It makes me feel like I'm 22 again. I like that. Let's see. He's only 23 now, so I don't know what that is. Terry Nee, Ace. Intelligence comes with responsibility, not repulsion. Look at these people, man. See, you can't come at my chat family. They're not only telling you how to go F yourself, they're telling you in a clever way. Let's see. What a great age, guy. Yes, you're right. Hey, guys and dolls, look who it is. Yeah. That's right, it is. I'm looking for a soundbite. There it is. Oh, my God. I think Dave Daffler is right because he's hot on his trail. Oh, it says right here, 80s AIDS is looking for Ace. Oh, shit. Oh. See, you're right. See? That's what's going on. He's being chased. So Ace came over here to hide from AIDS in our chat. Now it all adds up.
Yeah,
Ace is Rob Saul.
You don't want that 80s AIDS. You want that 2010s AIDS, you know?
Yeah, you want that Magic Johnson AIDS, that shit that kind of he just live with forever. Let's see. Brian Glauder says, Ace is Rob Saul. Bye, Ace Hole. You're an Ace Hole. You're an Ace Hole. Okay, like 80s AIDS comment. 80s AIDS is hot on Ace's trail. You gotta look out. Hi, Daytwa from K. KB. Dave Daffler. Don't put an ace up your sleeve. Put it in your ass. I'll finish the joke for you. Put it in your ass. Let's see. Hey, Daytwa from Dave Daffler. Daytwa is saying, hey, KB. Yeah. Daytwa drop. You love it. That's right. That was given to us by Mr. Blue Sky. Let's see. Dave. Stacey Allen. That's like shoo retarded. Shoo retarded flu. Shoo retarded flu. Say it, Gary. Shoo retarded flu. Or it won't go away. Oh, that was a great bit. I love that.
Oh, that's funny.
Daytwa says she is an evil woman. You know what? Let's hope. Let's say, well, man, we missed one. Insta AIDS now sold at fine retailers. That's right. You have an nagging person keep showing up in your chat, or someone that you just don't like in general, that's right, you can get Insta AIDS, now sold at finer retailers. Take care of that son of a bitch. All right. Well, now I think we got to a point where I'm all caught up with the chat. So let me run my little bumper, and we'll get on to some of the other parts of the show that people in the chat are already trying to
Talk
do.
amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. That was the chat family check-in. That's what we love. And as I'm running it, we got Loading coming in saying, hey, fellas, what's up, Loading? It's funny because it's mostly true, Detroit. It's mostly true, evil woman. Dave Daffler shouting out Loading. And Dave Daffler says, Ace, like everybody else, owes Jake money. All right, well, let's see. My goggles here. We did that. Okay, so now that people are so anxious for my National Day, hey, 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 why don't we run that element and get on to that before everybody tries to do my show?
3, 2.
That's right. It's time for the National Day. Hey, hey. And that's why we like to check in every Monday and see what all the goofy national holidays they are. You know, people look for any reason to celebrate everything. And so I like to check out the national calendar and see what kind of holidays are being celebrated on any particular Monday we do the show. So let's get into this, and we'll see which one intrigues us the most. So today is August 28th, and that reminds me of something real quick. Let me do this before I get started. It reminds me of this person. Right here. Share. Not video file. Hang on 1 second, peoples. While I figure out what the hell I'm doing. Screen share. Window. Picture. Right here. This picture right here. This is my lovely mother. Her name was Catherine Evans. Today is her birthday. So today is my mother's birthday. She is not with us anymore. So I just wanted to acknowledge my mother. She never got to see any of this, but I know she's up there watching over us, as people like to say. So to my lovely mother, I want an opportunity to kind of show her face on a podcast, since it probably can only really happen this way. So I just want to say happy birthday, Mom. Appreciate you. There you go. All right. So now let's get into the National Day. Because of the 28th, it reminded me of my mother's birthday. So I didn't feel I wanted to go on without acknowledging that first. Let's see. Start that off. All right, let's get back into the screen share over there. Pull this up over here. Boom. All right, here we go. Screen share, National Day. Let's check them out now, because today is August 28th. So these are always kind of interesting, guys. I see today is, among many things, it's International Read Comics in Public Day. So it's not only, I thought it was interesting, not only read comics, but read them in public. Maybe we'll get into that one. Let's see. It's National Thoughtful Day. Scott already took care of Thoughtful Day because he showed us his thoughtful thoughts for Dave Chandler. So see, boom. So we knocked that out. Today's National Red Wine Day. Also, I don't think they have Clear Wine Day. I don't think that's a thing. That's right, Ray. No clear wine. There's no such thing as clear wine. Let's see. What else we have here? It's also National Power Rangers Day. It's also National Bow Tie Day. When I saw this picture, if you can see it, does that remind you of anybody? Oh, look at Scott. Look at this. Now, Scott, I know you don't like ISOs, bro, but I got to get you on one because you're the prop master. You own an ISO. You just look at this. I didn't tell this guy it was bow tie day. This fool just got a bow tie. All right, now do your chipping it.
It's not really a bow tie. It's a.
Well, it works for this bit, Scott. So thank you very much. See, that's the prop master. He's always thinking on the fly, looking around, seeing what he has. I don't want to know what else he does with that, but this reminded me of Pee Wee Herman. Rest in peace, Pee Wee. When I saw that bow tie, red bow tie on a black and white. Yeah. Remind me of Pee Wee. And then we have a rainbow. Go ahead, buddy.
If you had to go to an event where you had to wear a tie, bow tie, ascot, or a polo, which one would you choose?
Interesting question. I don't think it would be bow tie. Let's see. In my younger days, you said a bolero, right?
The only ones I know is bow tie, regular tie, an ascot, or a
Yeah.
bolo, I
And
call it.
it's a bolero, yeah, like the little thing with the star. I have one with a star with the two little strings or whatever. I wore those in my younger days. I have wore a standard tie, and my brother-in-law Charlie, he taught me how to do a standard tie. I can actually tie my own tie, so that's cool. So I got that good man lesson. But I've never wore I wore a bow tie when you're a kid and your mother put it on you at Easter and you had no choice. But as far as a grown-ass adult, like you said, to go out to an event and make a choice, I'd probably just wear a standard tie. I only wore bow ties for Easter pictures when I was a kid. And I wore an ascot at my wedding at the request of my wife, because that's how you do that. So, but bow tie as an adult, I've never wore an adult bow tie before. How about you, Bobby? Oh, Bobby next talking to somebody, so I won't go to him right this second. So let's go. Go ahead. No,
So
your turn.
I wore a tie one time in 8th grade for graduation. That's it.
Really, that's
I'd
it,
wear
huh?
a tie if I had to. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just knew that it was, being a younger man, it's one of those things that I kind of wanted to know and, figure out how to tie a tie and all, kind of check it off my list. So, yeah, I do it when I have to. I call it my wedding and funeral suit. That's what I have. So it's kind of any time I wear a tie. So let's go over one of I'm going to go over this one because I think this one, it means a lot to me. And I think it means a lot to some of our people here too, because I know people have pets and we've experienced loss. And so today is National Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day on the 28th of August. And maybe most of you are familiar with the term. They call it going over the rainbow bridge when your pet passes away and goes into heaven or carries over to the other side. So we'll read this real quick. It says Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day on August 28th sets aside a day to remember the pet companions we've lost. Hashtag Rainbow Bridge Remembrance Day. The death of a pet, whether furry, feathered, or an uncommon variety, is felt deeply. They become family and a familiar part of our lives. Mourning the death is different for everyone, and the observance provides a way to help heal the ache of loss. The pain of loss is real. As each person travels through their grief, we remember the companionship and comfort they provided us. Don't forget that part of the relationship included the care you provided by you. The empty space left by the loss of a beloved pet is sometimes a difficult void to overcome. It says, celebrate the home you provided and the joy your beloved pet brought you in return. When you are ready, you will know the time has arrived to find a new critter to replace the emptiness felt. There are many animals yet to find a home. In time, you can be their new home. So there you go. So that's the one we'll cover today on National Day. Hey. We could talk about that real quick. I see some comments backed up on this one. Let's see. The reason I'm kind of keyed on that is because I know that we've our chat family, our friend Dave Daffler has experienced a sudden loss with his pets, and we've all had pets over our years. I just had an incident where I had to put my cat down. I had 16 years just a few short months ago, so it's still fresh in my mind. So I guess I was feeling that one, and I know a lot of us have lived a certain amount of life where we've had pets, so I figure we all relate to that. So it's a good day just kind of to remember our old pets, and like I said, reflect on the good shit that we did provide them. So
yeah, I must have lost like about 20 animals.
Really, that many, bro?
Yeah,
that's a lot. How about you, Scott? I don't know. I mean, it's not the best topic, but I know it's something we can all relate to.
Yeah, I've lost some, and I never really had a pet very long before something would happen, like a car would run them over or whatever. I don't think I had a pet for more than a year.
Well, so you never got attached to him. You're like, oh hell, there goes another one.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I'd get sad, but I couldn't imagine what it'd be like after 16 years. Well, I got to the point to where I didn't want another animal just because I knew I didn't want to lose it again.
Yeah,
So
that's where I am. I think I've said that before.
Bobby Nick, and that is the challenge because I know they're great companions, but when you've had a series of pets over your life and you start getting built up a memory of how it's going to feel when you lose them, it can deter some people from kind of getting the next pet and setting yourself up for that heartbreak again. I mean, it's funny because as human beings, we know that they have shorter lifespans than ours. We know it's going to be limited, but we still kind of open ourselves to kind of having these pets in our lives. And even though we know that they're not going to make it the whole time, it's still tough when you lose them. You never expect it, So to all of you out there who love pets or have had pets and your pet is going to the other side, you speak your name. Let's see. All right. Let's get into some of these comments. Dave Twa says, good to God says, I know. Dave Daffler says, Ace becomes patient zero for HIV on this day. Okay. I didn't see that on the history thing. We'll get to that. Let's see. Dave Daffler.
Brought the 80s AIDS back.
We're bringing 80s AIDS back. Forget that Magic Johnson shit. We're bringing the hard shit back. Died touching that shit. Let's see. Hey, what's up, buddy? Frank and Schlecker checking in saying, Mama always said that they tries the devil. Oh, shit. Let's see. Where is it? Yep, there it is. I appreciate you guys shouting out and giving a little birthday love to my mom. Appreciate that. Yeah. Happy birthday in heaven. You know, Mama. I believe that she's, I'm a little bit spiritual like that. I believe that the forces that have went before us and came, it's kind of all out there in the cosmos, if you will, or how it affects me, and it all kind of empowers me. And I like to believe that the strength of the people that I've known and have gone on are kind of with me and makes me who I am. So thank you. Terry Nee with the love. Hey, Franklin Scheckler from Dave Daffler. Happy birthday in heaven. Mama BF. I like that. Thanks, Kay. Happy birthday. Mama Fran. I like that. Yeah. Mama Fran. I like that. Let's see. Mama Fran must be proud. Thanks, Dave 12. Kay. Of course, Dave. You would say that. You can just cry and get it. You don't have to put up the bravado, bro. You'll be on here crying eventually. You're right, BF. You're right. It's so emotional. Let's see. That's not a bow tie. That's Dave's ex's bra. Oh, shit, Scott. He said, that's the 102-pound bra right there. Oh, shit. Go ahead, put it on your, let's see. Go put it in your man boobs. Look at that. That's a cleavage bra for Scott. I don't want to say what else it looks like if you turned it long ways and cut the strings on.
Wow.
Hey, do you have that not so fresh feeling, Scott? Let me see. At Franklin, always listen to your mom. Let's see. There's the links. They're floating about. I appreciate all the donations and whatnot. If stuff's coming in and I don't see it, because I'm multitasking. So thank you very much. I do like to get on the phone afterwards, and I thank everyone personally who donates. So I always appreciate it. Dave Daffler says at Pauper80 actually was a 36C. Oh shit, damn. That's awfully top heavy. 102 pounds? What was it? 50 pounds all titty? Like, what was 36C? Shit. Girl was 50 pounds of titty and no ass to be found. What the hell?
God damn, eh?
God damn. Humble brag, Dave. Yeah. She was top heavy. She's probably falling over all the time, guy. Let's see. 36 centimeters. Oh, don't get metric on us. Only Bobby Nick understands that. Oh, start getting metric.
I do.
Someone's doing well. Dave Daffler. Let's see. Dave Twa. Dave's moving on to bigger and better things. He's moving on up to the east side. As he should, Dave Twa. Kathy Linder. That's our mom. She says, can I get an amen? Amen. Let's see. I do have, did I have that? Got that somewhere too. I got so many sound bites all over the place. I don't know where they're at. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we'll get that later. Okay. Oh, lost them? Like in your house? Oh, you, what? How dare you? How dare you mock our Death Talk Day 12? You truly are evil, aren't you? Let's see. What's up, buddy? Did you have something, Bobby Nick?
No, I was just responding to that comment.
Okay. Lost. Question mark. Keep the door closed, Bobby Nick.
That's true. Gotta do that.
Hey, that's our good friend. He's checking in. He was our guest last week on BF Live. All around fun guy, and I don't mean like the fungus kind. It's Husey. What's up, boy? What's up, mate? How you doing? Husey Entertainment says, Bobby Nick, is there truth to the stories of you endlessly buying gerbils at every Friday and Saturday night and a bunch of painkillers every Sunday?
I cannot confirm or deny those rumors.
Yeah.
Shit. So that means yes. That means it's true. Let's see. Oh, shit. Dave Daffler, you're welcome, buddy. Hey, man, we're all kind of in the same boat, bro. And that's what, like I said, that's what everybody thinks we're kind of all on our individual paths, but you find out the more we get together that we all kind of go through life and share a lot of these collective experiences. So it's like therapy. We do it together, man. I love you, man. Husey. It's Husey. That's right. What's up? KB's shouting out Husey. Husey, great, bro. You were so much fun. Thanks for doing BF Live last week. You're so much fun. I love talking to you because, like Scott said earlier, you always have a great answer for something. You never just sit there and go, whatever. What the fuck? When's this over? So thanks for being a great sport and for joining us when we're playables. And if you stick around, I'm going to show some of your little pop-ups when you we're still having fun because he was still
the chaos he created after? Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
I don't have every one, but I do have him checking in with Ray DeVito because that was particularly funny. But I also understand he did it on you guys on BYB, right?
Yes, he did. He checked in and he told Ski Mask to
let me guess. Fuck off. No.
no, it wasn't that. Yeah,
Oh.
I probably don't want to say it on here. Actually.
Okay, let's not do it then. Okay. All right. I'm sure it was quite colorful and graphic if it came out of Husey's mouth.
It was. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
He's saying, "What's up to Husey? Clauder, my house is like a pet cemetery with all my wife's animals." Oh shit. Yeah, it's like when I was younger, I used to do the thing. Like I had my first, my cat, small enough. So I did bury it in my yard. But yeah, after a while, you start getting that morbid sense like, man, if I have another animal or two, this is going to get morbid playing out in this damn yard here. Trying not to step on my old pets where I know I buried them and shit, you know?
What do you think about people that would taxidermy their pet?
Good point. You know, like I said, I think you could tell from me, I've had pets for many years, like over a decade, dogs and cats. And still, Scott, I've never had the notion to go, you know, like to either give them a proper burial or that whole, you know, the ashes. Like some people do the ashes. They offer you the ashes if you get them cremated. And the taxidermy thing, that's just kind of creepy. I don't know that I want to see kind of a dead, wilting version of an animal that I kind of was already mourning for the rest of my life. I don't know. I guess everybody needs their own thing. For me personally, I don't know that I want to walk by for the next 10, 20, 30 years or the rest of my life and kind of pet every one of my old dead animals. I don't know how that would affect me. So I'm going to say no to that one.
Doesn't work for me either.
You don't like that? You wouldn't? No. Or just taxidermy in general. Like a lot of people like going out and shooting things. Like I can see that because you don't have that kind of that personal emotional connection with that animal. It's kind of a prize, if you will. But to just have statues of your old dead animal, that's not for me.
Well, I had my dad had I think it was a deer head or a moose head. I think it was a moose head. And it was hanging on the wall. And once he moved out, I had to take it down. I couldn't handle it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whenever I was young, when I was 10 years old and young teenager, I used to want to be a taxidermist whenever I got older.
Really?
And, so that was at that age, though, I was trapping and skinning the animals and selling the furs. But that only went on for a couple of years, and then the bottom fell out of it, and it wasn't cool to kill animals no more. So all that kind of went to the wayside. But I've always got into taxidermy. I wouldn't do a pet, but
really,
I like taxidermy animals.
So I have one interesting taxidermy story. When I was a younger man of younger age, in my early 20s, I was a painter's helper for a while. I was a gopher. I would paint and just do stuff. So we painted at someone's house, and we painted at this house where this man was an older gentleman. He was a big game hunter. This dude had like big furry animals like in his house. He had one of those kind of stereotypical game rooms that you see of like a guy that went out and just like all his trophies, his like whole like living room was like this. And like I would turn my head from painting and be like, you're like looking at an ox or just whatever. He had like some larger ones. He had like animals of every size. He had some that were just heads up on the wall, and he had a few full-size animals that were standing up in the room. It was a little freaky. So that's my taxidermy story. And then here you're painting and like, do I got to put a drop cloth on this cow over here? Like, what am I going to do with this? It's like, how do you work around like a taxidermy room? It was very, very odd thing, you know, especially for a young man at the time. Let's see. Stacy Allen, here we go with the love for Husey. Ooh, hey, Husey. Let's see. Stacy Allen, you too. Oh, shit. Let's see. The truth about the story with Bobby Nick. The gerbils. Let's see. Jake Hudson. I lost my mom July 30th, 2009, because of cancer. All right, Jake, but don't come here trying to upstage me. We're talking about my dead mother day, man. We're making that funny. No, we've heard that story before, Jake, and we feel your pain and we speak your name. Terry Nee, Husey, and Shuli made a shit sandwich out of Stut Joe. Yeah, I'll cover that. I have some video I'm going to show when Shuli kind of showed up on screen on Wednesday's Replayables. Dave Daffler up. Anyone for a BJ at KB? Favorite license plate. That's right. That was great, where Husey kind of sent that message like during one of the shows, and Kay kind of read it cryptically and figured it out on there. That shit was funny. That was great. When she come to the anyone, she thought it was a license plate until she started reading it. That was a great subtle bit there. Let's see. Dave Daffler, KB. That was hysterical. Yes, it was. It was way not only right, just funny the way that she kind of figured it out, like right there, like, oh, you son of a bitch. She said, yeah, he got me. He did get you good. And that was funny. You read it. You went, oh, you asshole. You son of a bitch. He got me. Let's see. Terry Nee. What about your front hoe? I used my back hoe for 2 of our 15-year-old pets. Good enough. 15-year-old pets. Good enough for me. Yeah. Well, I didn't have backhoe action, bro. But yeah, maybe if I could go a little deeper than a shovel and not have to realize that I might be stepping on my cat's head or something if I run by, maybe I might have felt a little better about that. And well, Terry Nee, I don't know. Did you borrow that backhoe from Dave Daffler? What do you think, Scott?
I forgot about I was going to bury a lady lost her dog, and she was wanting me to bury it in the backyard, and gave me a not a spade shovel, but one that wasn't made for digging dirt. It's more for snow, and I was supposed to dig a hole for it. So I don't know. I might have made it 3 foot down before as deep as I could get it with that shovel. And
that's pretty good with a snow type shovel.
I started talking to her, and I mentioned, "Did you get a paw print?" We started talking about things, and
no way,
I mentioned getting a paw print tattoo.
No way.
And she didn't have a tattoo, so I went and dug the dog back up.
I knew that's what you were going to say. I fucking knew that's what you were going to say. What you didn't get a paw print, so now Scott's in the ground putting like some kind of ink or motor oil on something. I'm getting a visual now of you standing over a dirt hole, going, "Come on, man, just stick to this so I can get this morbid shit over with." Holy shit!
And then she never got the tattoo.
You went through. I would have burned that shit on her arm. Like, look, I ain't never known nobody to dug up a dog for any reason, much less to do that. If you're gonna do that, you got to make it worth your while. Come on, man. Should have charged her like a removal fee and a put back fee or some shit like that. Yep. Let's see.
I should have cut the foot off and made a keychain out of it, or like a rabbit's tail or something.
Oh shit! Oh my god! See, he used his back hoe. He should have used his front hoe. That's what he should have used. Got to use the front hoe. Let's see. Hey there, Mr. Blue Sky. Dave Daffler says, "Gotta fly." Thanks, everyone. Have a great stream. Thanks, Dave Daffler. Thank you, brother. Have a good week. Good luck with your aviary and everything that you're doing. Imagine. Still got things going on from all your stuff. Brian Clotter, I have tons of stuff for deer leg lamps. Whoa. And your leg rifle holders in my uncle's old garage that I'm in the process of cleaning out. Over 50 rifles I need to get rid of. Holy shit. Well, let's not tell the FBI or anything about that. Let's get on to the next thing. Let's see. You got the deer leg lamps. That leg lamp reminds me of the Christmas Story, Scott. You got that. You had that.
Was it fragile?
Fragile, yeah. When I hear leg lamp, deer leg or any lamp, I think of fragile, yeah, the leg lamp. I got to picture deer lamps. Single man, obviously. I don't know about that. Maybe soon to be. Let's see. We hope not. God says fly safe, Dave. There you go. There's the love for Dave. Thanks, Dave. Later, Double D, Brian Claudia. Take care, Dave. Scott is a serial killer for dogs. Oh, shit. All right. Let's see. So we did the National Day, hey, just so I can frame myself up. We'll run that little element, and then we'll get on to the next thing. That was the end of our national chat. Well, no, our National Day, hey.
3, 2.
All right. Let's see. Terry Nee, that's how I got my wife's wedding ring. Dug up Dave's ex. See, See, I know that there's a reason we're chat family. It's all interconnected, whether we realize it or not. We're kind of all symbiotic. We all help each other, even if it is in a sick way. Let's see. All right.
I got another dead dog story if you want to hear it.
Oh, yeah, keep them coming, man. Go ahead.
This will be the last dog that I had. My dad died about three years ago, and so I stayed at his house while everything was being arranged, and he had a dog also, 2 basset hounds, counting mine. And through the night, both of the basset hounds got loose. The police came to my door, woke me up, and he just knew that we'd be the only one on that road to have basset hounds. And he tells me one of them got ran over, and the other one won't leave its side. And he takes me. So on the way, I'm worried. I don't know whether I want it to be my dog that got ran over or my dad's dog because he just died.
That's a hell of a thing to have to ponder on the way. Yeah.
So we get there, and I get out, and it was my dad's dog was alive, mine was dead, and then my dad's dog was standing over the top of it. When he seen me, he was just crying. And the police officer was nice enough to take me home with it because the dog was extremely bloody. So I scooped him up and put him in the back seat, and the other dog. We got out, and there's blood all over the Kai's car, and I set the dog in the yard, and my mom comes over the next day, explain what happened, and then we go to the funeral. I hadn't had time to bury it yet. I put a blanket over top of it in the grass, and in the course of that day, my back went out on me too. But so we get off. The funeral's over, and my dad has a side-by-side, and I was planning on putting the dog in that and then take him out and back, and it's kind of a farmland, and burying him. And my mom, something was mentioned or got overlaid that we'll just do it tomorrow. So now the dogs sit out there overnight. It's hot, middle of summer.
Oh.
And then it's raining real hard. Another day comes, and because of the rain and the heat in my back, I got myself I shouldn't have done this, easily talked away into another day. And then, so that's 2 days.
Yikes.
3,
I can
4
smell
days.
what's happening here. Yeah.
So then I needed the keys to the side-by-side, and my sister had gotten the keys. 3, 4 days have gone by, and you can smell the dog down at the street. And
I bet.
And I never was able to get the side-by-side, and so the blanket, when I looked at the blanket looked like it was moving, and the movement was more maggots than you can possibly imagine.
Oh,
damn, bro. Ooh, that's a story. Yeah, shit. So, lesson is don't wait to bury your dead dog.
Well, it gets worse.
Okay. I can't believe it, but let's.
I got the dog. I just kind of wrapped him up. I made a mental plan, and I'm gonna have all these. I don't like maggots. It's one of my number one gross things. And
I'm with you on that.
So I scooped him up in this. He's wrapped up in the blanket and ran to where this hill goes down, and it's full of trees. And when I got to the top of the hill, I kind of lost the dog. Well, it wasn't that I lost him. He's starting to, I guess because of maggots, he's falling apart. And
nice. So you just threw it back to nature. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, huh?
I don't think all of it made it to the hole. And
oh shit,
that's a terrible story.
That is, and that's that's a hell of a Rainbow Bridge story right there, bro.
I mean, shit like that happens sometimes. I learned a long time ago. When your pet dies, put them in a box and stick them in the freezer.
Yeah, I don't do that. Like my last few, I've been using the vet to kind of help us get through it because a couple pets ago, my dog was a greyhound, and greyhounds are quite large, so I don't have quite the freezer to fit that. But so yeah, it's different, and it's kind of morbid. Like I said, we talk about real shit here. We talk about life, everything that's funny about it, maybe not so funny about it. And Scott, that might have been if you would have made that story up to like try to shock us or be funny, it wouldn't have been funny. But the fact that it was true, if it's true, it's true, man, and that's all it needs to be. That's good shit. I appreciate you sharing it.
I didn't want to get the maggots on me, so I'm holding the dog way out here, and he's heavy, and I just got awkward and lost him.
Maggots are no joke. So you're getting me going on another path, reminding me of these maggots. It reminded me of one of these autopsy shows that I watched early on HBO with Dr. Michael Baden. And one of the shows, bro, someone was in a tub for so long, like the only thing that was left was maggots. And do you know what that guy did, Dr. Michael Baden? He did a DNA test on them maggots and found out who the fuck that person was. That blew my mind. I'm like, you DNA tested freaking maggots and ID'd a human being. So now we get off the little morbid shit. That's my little maggot story. So now we're gonna have a little BF Live gross corner, Scott. I think we just started one kind of inadvertently, huh? Little gross corner.
It was Brian saying about the serial killer and just brought that out. I mean, not the son. Oh,
you gotta.
I'm trying to make myself share more.
Yeah,
you're doing a good job, man. It's good, and it don't always have to be good. If it's truth and it's real, that's all it needs to be. Go, Bobby.
I just gotta say, it. Okay, we have like sometimes 8 months long winters here. So if an animal dies during the winter months, you can't dig up the ground to bury them. So yeah, you do have to put them in a box and put them in the freezer.
See that?
And I don't know how many times I've had an animal in the freezer, and you go for something, and you just keep.
This steak's kind of tough.
You see that? No, you see that box. You see that box, and it's just like, oh shit, there's a dead animal in here. It's like, I don't know if I want to eat now.
The same.
Here's a good comment.
You put it in the same freezer you store your food in.
Well, yeah. I mean,
let's see. Do I want some steak or some Fido? What do I want?
Exactly.
Steak or Fido? You got push the Fido aside and make room for the steak.
Yeah,
let's see.
It's a thing. It's a thing here, man.
Oh, Terry Nee said so. Ace was a maggot. Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. Detroit. Scott, your stories are great. A little fucked up, but still great. And look. That's the whole thing, bro. I mean, we are real people. We talk about real shit, and we like to we're lighthearted. We have a good time, but none of us, no matter how lighted you want to be, you can't escape real shit. So it's good that to show people that even though you can be lighthearted, even though we've all been through some shit. What's up, our boy checking in, Obnoxious John? What's up? Hey, Obnoxious John. What's up? Dave Daffler. He was here. He left. What's up? No invite. I have to get you on here one time, Obnoxious John. I see your new kind of little orange thing you've been popping up with, and I see you on your shows doing your thing. I think you'll be part of the clip where Husey kind of popped in on you and Ray DeVito when he went on his little tear after he got lit up on Replayables on Wednesday. Brian Clauder. Or you can take your deceased dog and drop it off at any local Chinese food store. Oh, you get out of here, Joe, with your racial stereotype. You go home now. Fuck you, Brian Clauder. Fuck you. Hey, OJ. I see OJ, and he's in my chat. Not take it. No MSG, no dog food. Fuck you, asshole. Stereotype, asshole. Okay, now let's get into it. Since the guys try to get ahead of it, I got to run my little bumper here, and we'll get into this. Check this out. This is what we're going to do.
And now, BF Live presents This Is Your History.
Oh shit! How you like that?
Oh, that's
there
good.
Production value for 100, Alex. There you go. We're adding that. It's This Is Your History. Okay, so let's see. Hey OJ. Oh, hey OJ. Congrats on getting Jake monetized. How about me, motherfucker? Man? Tired of hearing about Jake and his monetization. Everybody helping him. How great Jake is. I got 249 over here. I need 500. Come on, y'all. Fuck Jake. Fuck Jake's couch. Fuck Jake's Venmo. Fuck that. Oh, no. Shout out, Jake. You're cool, but I need to get mine. Is all I'm saying. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, pretty awesome. Pulper 80 for getting him monetized. David Chandler. Hey, big dog. Yep, all the big dogs are here. Glad you're here, Obnoxious John. I know you're kind of on every other time I turn on, whether it be afternoon, you're always popping up with Jake or somebody or Ray or whoever, bro. So Obnoxious John's always out there. Glad you're in the chat here today, bro. But now let's get into our This Is Your History for today. All right, and today is not only my mother's birthday, but it is August 28th, 2023. And let's see what some of the notable birthdays on this day is Florence Welch from Florence and the Machine. She was born on this day in 1986. Leanne Rimes, American singer, born in 1982. Sheryl Sandberg, she's a business executive. She's the former executive of Facebook, I believe former at this point. She was born in 1969. Also on this date in 1965, Canadian musician Shania Twain, yow, yeah. She was born on this day, 1965. And 1962 on this date, American director David Fincher was born. The featured event on this day in history was quite a big one, and I think most of us at a certain age remember this. It says, on this day in 1963, Civil Rights March on Washington. On this day in 1963, some 200,000 people marched on Washington, D.C., an event that became a high point of the Civil Rights Movement, especially remembered for the famous I Have a Dream speech of Martin Luther King on this day. And, that to it's a shame that some people were getting away from some of his lessons, but the thing that always sticks with me is that someday I wish for a day where the children are judged on the content of their character and not the color of their skin. So that is stuck with me. So that's kind of what I get out of that. So those are some of our National Day events. Also on this day, just in 2020, just a couple years ago, we lost actor Chadwick Boseman. He was the main character in Black Panther that was out in 2018. He died of colon cancer at 43 years of age. That's sad. And also, for those of you who haven't gone and got your colonoscopy, guys, this young man might have benefited from this. Go get that camera, put it up your ass. It's better than dying. It's better than the alternative. So I done it, and I did it because I had the urging of a spouse. Now, if I didn't have a spouse pushing me, I probably will confess that I might not have been so eager to do it. So whatever your motivation, whether it's a spouse or hearing somebody talk about it, it didn't hurt. It wasn't anything. The worst part was just kind of taking the prep, and that wasn't even as bad as everybody made it out to be. And when I woke up, my ass wasn't too sore, and I had a new boyfriend. Everything turned out fine. It was fine, you know. So
It's fine, huh?
it was just fine, you know. We get along real good, you know. All right, so let's see what else people are saying here. Thanks for utilizing the links. Please like, share, and subscribe at Bobby Fran BF Live. I'm at 250. I'm at 249. Help me get up to 500. We get that. I can't wait for that day where I see that little dollar sign in my thing, and I can make it easy for you and don't have to dox anybody for donating to me. At Detroit, nice work, OJ and Jake. Yeah, nice work. At Detroit, thank you, and everyone that helped. Thanks, and everyone that helped make that happen. Thank you. Obnoxious John, thank you. In my chat, thank you. All right, let's see. There it is. Okay. What time is it? It is, I got 1:48 in the afternoon here on the East Coast of the United States of America. You are watching BF Live number 14 with my friends Bobby, Nick, and Scott. And for those of you listening along, we appreciate you being here. We do this every Monday where the chat family assembles and we talk about life, podcasting, and everything. It's funny and sometimes not so funny about it and all the shit we enjoy. Let's go back into, I'm gonna go a little out of my own order here. You don't know. I want to talk about, let's start out with Stuttering John on Replayables, because that was such a big thing. Right away, people put the notions together. Okay, these guys do a drinking show. John likes to drink. Let's kind of put the chocolate and the peanut butter together. And so Chris had threw some preliminary feelers out there for John. He didn't really respond to. So last weekday he was on the air, and Big Daddy Dodo, they're stream sniping on the BS show. Big Daddy Dodo goes into his chat and drops a super chat saying, after we determined on BS that Chris said, well, we'll pay $500. They come up with a number. Big Daddy goes over there and says, hey, Stuttering John, you have to do Replayables for $500. So he planted the seed. So after those shows ended, that was actually on a Wednesday, the day of our show. When those seeds were planted, we got to working. And so me and Chris are working in the background, and we're like, hey, who do you know? What contacts do you know? And we're rubbing and we're grinding contacts. We're figuring it out. We're making communication. And all of a sudden, we get a hold of Stuttering John. And just before airtime, we found out that Stuttering John was actually going to come on Replayables. Chris made it happen. So I was just so grateful, because how many times in this universe, guys, have you heard Stuttering John's going to show up and do this? Stuttering John's going to show up and do that or this. And how many times has he not, right? Oh, he's not going to show.
Very many times. Lots of times, yeah.
So just for that reason, go ahead, Scott, you got something to add to
that? And if he knew it was on the Shuley network, right?
Yes, he did. There was no disguising that.
I would have been scared that he would agree to do it and then not show up.
And I think that's what 90% of the people thought, Scott, because if I've read many social media chats and pre-show chats, and people are like, is he going to show? John's not going to show. He don't show. He ain't going to show for this. So no matter what you thought of how his appearance went on the show, I was just happy that how it came together organically, because it's something that the fans wanted. And I will say, whatever you think of John or not, I am proud of him for showing up and not making us look like fools. So he kept his word and he did show up. Now, something happened later on in the show that kind of hit him a wrong way, but I was so grateful that he did. We laughing at Bobby. You got it in your mind?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the moment.
Okay, yeah. So he did show up. You know, Chris shows up like minutes before we go on air, and he comes to the studio and he goes, BF, I got him. I think it's going to happen, bro. This shit's going to happen. So just the fact that we delivered on our promise was a great thing. So we did deliver on our promise. We had him join the show. We really tried to get him into
bad.
Me?
Yeah. Clipping out real
Clip
bad.
out. Give me a second. Am I back now?
No.
Am I back now? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mississippi.
Nope.
Am I back?
Still not good. No.
I want to try to refresh real quick. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, that's so weird how just boom, just like that, all of a sudden. You know, the guy's
I always
talking
assume I always assume it's me first, and I don't want to say nothing to interrupt somebody talking. So I was looking at you to see if you're getting.
Yeah. Well, you know, I try to stay on top of these things, I guess, because you know, you never know.
I'm back. What's up? Can you hear me now?
Hey, there we go.
All right. Chopped and Screwed sounds like a Houston rap group. Yo, coming to the stage, it's Chopped and Screwed. What's going on, boys? Let's see. I talked to John on the phone about coming on, and he said he will never go on the Shuley Network because he has, I'm not going on the dues pay. I got dignity. Brian Carter, you don't understand. So yeah, so after all of that bluster and all of that, I'm never doing it and all. That's why I was especially proud. Like, this was a coup. Now, I think there was probably some kind of implied promise of, don't worry, Shuley's not going to attack you or anything, but it is Shuley's network.
Does he get the money before he goes on, or would it be after?
So there was the story this time. He got the money, you know. I mean, obviously, we don't really make money until we go on air and everything. So ideally, we would like to, I mean, we're going to pay him no matter what, but you would like to make sure a guy shows up. You don't want to pay a guy, do a Bob Levy and have a guy show up and build a pool and never show up, right? So we didn't want anything like that to happen, but he's kind of an insecure guy. So I think we kind of knew we were going to have to deal with him a different way because of his distrust with Shuley. So I'm not doxing anything that wasn't said on air. So through his wife, they got the money to John to pay him in advance. So to answer your question in a long way, Scott, he got paid in advance for this. I think the $500. Yeah, absolutely, Kat. The $500 absolutely did. But you'd be surprised how many shows he didn't do for, you know, maybe for more money. So we kind of reassure him that it wasn't about coming on and getting beat up. He kind of knew the show. DG told him it was a good show, and certain ones said, hey, this is just a laid-back clip show. It would probably be worth doing for $500. You get paid to drink. He was at a bar drinking. We had to drag him home, so he would come home to pay him to drink. So what's not to like? Chopped and Screwed, yeah. Let's see. Beep. Oh, okay, I'm back. Beep, beep, boop, bop, Bobby. I get it. I'm back. Thanks for letting me know. Bobby Nick with the sweet shirt, Alice for life. Oh, he notices your Alice Cooper shirt.
That's right.
So I'll play you this clip right here. Let's see where I can put it. All right, so first we're going to go to the Stuttering John clip. So he'd come on, he did the show. We tried to get him into the flow of things, even though he was kind of arguing with himself in his mind. And he kept like what about the dudes? And what about this? What about Bob? And what about Gina? Like, he kept trying to go.
Me. Your sound is going out again. I can see Scott's face too. Now we can't hear you at all.
Zero.
No sound. Well, Scott, how's your day today so far?
Doing well.
How about now?
Ah, okay.
Oh shit! Let's see how many seconds this lasts. Christ's sake. Back to the rap music. Back to the rap. Obnoxious John. All right, let's see if I can play this clip before my connection goes out again. Let's find this. Here we go. So he came on the show. We tried to calm him down. We tried to get him into the flow, but it just wasn't going to happen. And I think people saw this, the resistance.
Oh, no.
Truly saw it. I'm out again.
Yeah. I don't know.
Let me try closing some shit. Let me try.
Yeah, maybe.
That. Try closing some shit. Am I back yet? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3.
Nope.
Hang on. Fuck.
It's gonna be a bonus show today, Bobby Nick.
There is.
Okay.
Yeah, bonus show at 4:30 p.m. Eastern on No Filter with Andrew and Friends.
How about now?
Check it out, guys. Yeah, you're good again.
Okay, I'll restart every 5 seconds then. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Rather than try to set, I'm just going to play the fucking clip. Here we go. Can you hear me?
Oh, look who's here! Hey, let's all have a drink. L'chaim, John, come on, toast up. You having a good time? Let's go. Let's do this. Come on, drink up.
No,
let's go.
This was the agreement.
What?
You broke John. No.
Nobody's fighting.
Hey,
Nobody's
listen.
arguing. Grab your drink
Nobody's
and
fighting.
drink.
Nobody's talking
Come on,
bullshit.
no bullshit.
Nobody's
Come
talking
on.
bullshit.
Let's play the next video.
This idiot's not gonna be it. Johnny boy, jump in there. Good at golf. Good at golf.
Go, brother.
Good
Let's
at
go.
golf.
Don't run away.
Watch this shit. Watch this shit.
Come on.
This
It's
is
just
good
us
at
four on the
golf.
screen now, bro.
I can tell
think
you
he checked
already
out.
fucked off.
He's
Yeah.
frozen.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Can you hear me still? Still hearing the sound?
Yeah.
What a fucking cunt.
Easy.
Back in.
John,
Hey,
come back
Shuli,
in,
can I ask you a question?
Go back to the other
Am I
shot,
back?
Sean.
My back. Oh, I am back.
There you are.
I mean,
Tiff
Hey,
said,
Shuli,
Chris
can
Tables.
Shuli, can I ask,
Day
can I
job.
ask Shuli a
Come
question?
on, John.
yes, please, Husey, go ahead.
Was that it? Nope. It's buffering now. I'm going to have a problem with this because I'm trying to put up comments at the same time.
Oh shit.
Was hostage negotiator or puppy petter, bro. It's oh come on now, man. Oh,
I mean,
shit,
it's
man.
official. He can never play that video of me walking away from him in that hotel ever again. I mean, this guy, what a chicken shit. All I came in here to do is drink with him. He and let's be honest here, okay? He couldn't even enjoy the show. He was so busy trying to fight about Bob and me and he couldn't even just fucking go with the flow. And I hate to break it to you, but until this, not just until this, until recently, this was one of your lowest viewed shows. He didn't bring in any viewers. Nobody was watching him. Nobody.
Now
You're
we're at
right.
917.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I saw a couple people
Brian
talking
Kowalczyk,
about
man,
that.
said
Yeah.
Deuce Payer versus Booze Slayer. What the fuck, man?
This is an extended clip.
These motherfucking chat, man.
Just go with the flow and let's drink.
And
let's
notice
have
how
a good time. And who knows what
John's count is now dead.
Shawnee was all over that Bobby Nick.
Hey, don't Todd. Hunter Biden never did anything wrong.
I like that.
I'm glad that my wife
Tramp
left
says,
me for
God
a black
bless
guy."
Shuli. Jack the Tripper says, Shuli, call the bank and charge it back ASAP. It says Jack
Oh,
the
shit.
Tripper. Shit. Hot Body says, don't pay him after that stunt of leaving.
Listen, it's
Joe
all
Black
good.
says, holy crap, that was wild.
Uh-oh.
HZ was
Chandler's here,
brilliant.
Chris. Of course, Chandler's there.
Down
in Shuli. 99.99. Froze up again. See, come on.
Voted on was one of the funniest things I've ever.
Let me go back a little.
It says Jack
Oh,
the
shit.
Tripper. Shit. Hot Body says, don't pay him after that stunt of leaving.
Listen, it's
Joe
all
Black
good.
says, holy crap, that was wild.
Uh-oh.
HZ was
Chandler's here,
brilliant.
Chris. Damn
Chandler
it.
here,
Down
man.
at Shuli. 99.99.
You know what? That's on you, Shuli, man. That's on you, man.
Nobody-
So I tried
nobody was-
Shuli.
Nobody was enjoying him on here. The best part of his interview on here was Husey asking him about the unicorn his girlfriend rode in on was one of the funniest things I've ever.
That was pretty funny.
For coming on, John actually was killing my buzz.
I'm not knocking you guys. You guys,
no, go
you
ahead,
guys
brother.
tried your best. He just wasn't going with the flow. He couldn't. He was pissed at Husey. He's pissed at Bob. It's like just let it go. Let it go. And I ain't worried about the money because the fans in this chat are so loyal to you guys and so appreciative.
We just broke a K, brother. We just broke a K, man.
Fucking
so,
hey, man. There you go.
Yeah. King of all dabblers. I want our 500 back. Man, so the fans are behind us. Michael says, Shuli, now you have to stutter.
What do you want, Husey?
You know what, man? I was having a good time. Yeah, I was having a good time. I was just coming out here. Go ahead, Husey.
Sorry, out of the kindness of my heart, I didn't say that horse in the first clip had the same face as one of his daughters because that's an ignorant thing to say.
We came on a fucking Wednesday night and we were just trying to kick back and break a leg, Shawnee boy. That's all we were trying to do. Break a leg, brother.
Do not take him off that screen. Leave him up there like that, please.
We were just trying to break a leg.
So there you go. So that's the end of that clip. So that was certainly an extended clip. So that was kind of the whole appearance after Shuli showed up. So I want to thank Husey for a couple of things. Number one, I want to thank him for being our guest on Replayables. Number two, I want to thank him for rolling with it and tolerating the surprise of John kind of being on, because that wasn't anything that was going on when Husey agreed to be on the show. And, you know, what was funny is that I didn't really realize it at the time fully that Husey and John kind of have a past, like a tumultuous past. So I didn't really realize the dynamic that we were kind of creating by bringing Stutter and John on. We were just trying to go for it because he can kind of be a draw. But Husey, I had to kind of let him know, like, Husey, look, it'd be very easy to chase John off of the air. I think anyone of us could have just insulted him or said something about him being on the Stern Show or an intern and chased him off. To me, the challenge was keeping John on the show as long as we could. So I want to thank Husey for, like he said, he showed a little restraint by maybe not doing a couple of lines that he wanted to do, because we kind of let him know that we were kind of keep him on. Go ahead, Scott.
I wonder how long John would stay if you paid him like in increments, like at 15 minutes you get 100, a half hour you get 200.
Yeah.
I like that. Like have a half hour or every half hour check-in post, and cha-ching, you get a little more money. Right. You get a bit. I like that. Prorated. Here, bro, we'll give you $200 to show up, and we give you $50 every half hour you stay on, something like that. I like the way you think, bro. I like that. Let's see. I'm gonna. David Chandler's offering me some technical support. He says, "BF, do you have a large hammer?" Yes, I'm about to whip this shit's ass. Let's see. Paul Radius says, "No worries, guys. Bobby BF is practicing his Citizen M voice modulator." I resemble that remark. What do I have here? I got all kind of shit. But anyway, Husey was hilarious. Husey was and is hilarious. He's a great dude. Just a great fun. I would love to drink with him, podcast with him. He always has a funny comebacks and some great shit to say. Obnoxious John says, "I know it wasn't part of the agreement, but it would have been nice to see them just hang out together." Yeah, John, and I can't say there was no. I can tell you that there was no coordinated plan to go, okay, and at this point I will come in. I had zero awareness that Shuli would come in or not. I really didn't know. I'm being truthful with you. But I will say that when Shuli did come in, I kind of agreed with it, because I agree with his sentiment. To me, the chat, it wasn't moving as much. People weren't having as much fun. It wasn't as lively. I'm watching, I'm thinking, boy, we've had more like active shows that didn't have John in them. What were your impressions about? Tell me what you guys thought when you heard that we were going to have John on Replayables, and what you thought after that.
I thought it was a good idea, but I noticed that when he was on there, he had to be a negative Nancy about everything. You know,
he sure did. He was, like I said, he was arguing with himself.
Easy. Taking shots at Bob, taking shots at the network. It was like, what the fuck? Come on.
And he was trying to,
Sit down and fucking drink like you're supposed to. You asshole.
You're right. He was just trying. He's on that fight thing. And yeah, I think we all kind of curious to see him like, hey, just kind of calm down and be cool. You know, I saw more than a few people say, hey, John, you kind of disappointing me, bro. I thought that you would kind of just relax and go with the flow. I wanted to see you like this. I wanted to see you drink. So I think for some of the people that were kind of fond of him, I think they kind of maybe saw like another side of him or saw that maybe he isn't so willing to go with the flow. Let's see. Goss says, I thought maybe he was practicing talking to a tracheotomy. No, that's his normal voice. What do you got, Scott? I see you with the mic, brother. You have one?
No, I was wondering that same thing when everybody's watching that video. I was wondering, I wonder what would have happened if Shuli was, if they would have went through the show and had an all right time. And
I don't know. I can't say. It didn't seem like he was going to get off of that kick of just complaining and turning everything into a fight. It could have been right. It could have been a challenge to see how long can we go before this guy finally calms down. But based on what we've seen, I don't think he was ever going to calm down or get off of it. The fact that he made it to the Shuli Network was an achievement after he's told many people on air and Brian Clauter personally and others that he would never do anything on the Shuli Network. So props to my boy Chris Abels for making it happen. For delivering on a show, and that's why I'm happy about John. Even though you can criticize it, think what you want about it, just the fact that he showed up was a big deal in this kind of universe in this time frame. What's going on right now? And it didn't cost $3,000. Good, Scott.
If he would have played it a little differently, and say if he would have stayed and not said anything off the wall, that he could have, and then he could have waited for either Shuli's to be cool, and they could have been buddies. It would have worked to his benefit. Because he could have made, or if Shuli would have went off on me, he could have made Shuli look like the asshole.
Yep. He could have turned it into a. Yep, you're right. He could have turned it into a spar thing and tried to come up with, okay, I'll meet you halfway kind of thing. But there was like zero fucks given, like zero attempts made to try that, Scott. But yeah, that's what a thinking man does. That's grab a pen and write a joke, like that, Yeah, take on the challenge a little bit and have a little fun with it and see what comes of it. He could have possibly turned it another way, but if you don't try, he never was going to. David Chandler says, I wanted them to keep stringing him along to see how mad they could get him without him leaving. Yeah, and I think Shuli was like, as soon as he showed up, he was like done, as you can see. But yeah, to me, that was the challenge was how long can we get him to stay on air with us on the Shuli Network? But I think overall it was a success. I mean, we kind of made a splash. We delivered on the person that we said. And I think, even though, like I said, you may or may not have liked the episode, it has brought a lot of eyes to it. And it is one of our higher watch. It might be the highest episodes of replayables on the Shuli show channel. So go to the Shuli Network on YouTube if you didn't see the whole thing and check that out, because it was so looked forward to. We shifted it over to Shuli Network 1 so we could get the full advantage of all the members and everyone would benefit from it.
Right.
What's up, Crumb Bum? Saying yo Crumb. What up? What's up, Pilgrim? Hi at Crumb Bun. How you doing this lovely morning? Paul Brady says he's not worth it. No, he's not. And I will say, and luckily I knew how to take this the right way, but Bob Levy, Friday when they talked about it, he was very negative about it. He was like, I didn't like it. I didn't think they needed it. Or I didn't, it wasn't necessary. And I kind of got what Bob meant. I don't think he didn't see the need to pay him $500 to come on and kind of ruin what Bob thought was a perfectly good show with good flow. He was like, you guys don't need it. You guys got chemistry. You got a show. That's what Bob meant. It wasn't about like necessarily a slight on us. It's like, I think he thought more of us. They're like, hey, you don't need to go on that level. You don't need to go on the Stuttering John and drag him in level. But we wanted to give the viewers what they wanted and kind of set up and we're excited about. So I'm glad we delivered on that, but I do respect and understand what Bob meant. Let's see. Guy says, our Crumb, our favorite bum. And Bum says, fantastic at Paul Brady. What's up, Bum? Let's see. Daytwa says, hey, yo, at Crumb, you bum. Hello. Oh, what's up, Crumb Bum? Welcome to BF Live. We do this every Monday here, 12 noon East. Crumb Bum, BF keeps the show very friendly and full of love. So behave yourself. Oh, shit. We got a troublemaker in here, Paul Brady. You control your friends over here, okay? We do it nice over here, okay? Although when we didn't get too nice when our boy Ace came at us, my family stepped up and whooped that ass, boy. So yeah, just know that, Paul Brady, right?
That was a deserved ass whipping.
You're right, man. I'm so proud. I didn't even have to say anything. Like y'all guys just took care of that because I'd seen that one comment before, but he never showed up in a chat weeks later to say it. So y'all got my back. That's what I love about this shit. Let's see. Will do at Pulp Radio. Okay. Sunday Jenna says John was a bit of a drag on the show. Wish he could have just had a fun time drinking and laughing.
Yeah.
No drama for your llamas on replayables. You're right, Jenna, and that was the challenge. And I know the curious was curious was Shuli was curious to see John in a different element, a non-combative element where it wasn't him and Bob, and it was the drinking. It seemed like all the stars were lining up, but we had one variable, and that was a stuttering John who didn't quite go along with it. But like I said, I will give him props for showing up. He's such a negative Nancy. Someone's having a Monday. Let's see. Yeah, it's too early for seltzers, Pulp. It's never too early. 5 o'clock somewhere, as that corny saying goes. That's just true. Let's see. True, Pulpa. Hey, if you're taking care of your business and your priorities, you have what you want when you want. You only get one ride on this planet. Enjoy it. At Crumbun, this is good advice. You should spread to as many people as possible who may or may not be full of hate. Thank you, man. We don't do the hate game. Man, the rest of the internet and podcasting got the hate game down. We're just normal, regular, average, everyday Joes get together and we want to have fun, man, because life's too short to be fucking around with the drama and get caught up in the daily news cycle and all the bullshit.
That's right. I mean, we've done that before. And
yeah. Don't sweat the petty stuff. Pet the sweaty stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what we do. That's my saying. Yeah. A wise man told me that many years ago, and it's stuck. That's one of my things I like to share. I pondered that for a real long time. He said, don't sweat the petty stuff. Pet the sweaty stuff. And I'm like, sweaty stuff? I really pondered that. I'm like, this man got deep on me. He got some Shakespeare shit on my ass, bro. He got deep. So that stuck with me. So I share that with you. Let's see. 80s AIDS is on the trail again. I got him in my eyes. Oh shit. Oh, he's coming for him. Oh shit. 80 up. Headshot.
Watch out. Watch out.
See, that's what Pulper. You can tell him. You can tell your friend we're nice until we're not. Until we don't have to be. Let's see. It only proves that Stuttering John is a one-dimensional person. Yes, and that one dimension is alcohol. That's right. Yes.
Yeah. For real, dude. I mean,
at Pulpa, let the hate into your heart come to the dark side of humor.
And apparently the dark side is being humorous and normal. So there you go. Evil woman. Yes. Let me find it. CDE. All right. So yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, but all in all, I mean, we did what we set out to do. We said we were going to do something for the fans. Chris made it happen. We paid out the money, and all's well that ends well. And we would have him back on again. I understand that him and Chris had some communication after the show, and he did kind of regret. He felt a little bad about running out. He did say that wasn't part of the deal. I don't know that Chris explicitly said, "Look, bro, we'll never whip Shuli out on you." I mean, you got to expect that on his own network. I don't know that Chris ever made that exact comment, but it might have been implied, like, "Well, we won't do nothing weird," or it might have been, lost in the wash, if you will. So let's see.
Well, and the thing is, the way Shuli was acting with John should have been just fine. He came in peace. He did.
He did. I mean, he did, but the hate has gone on for so long, Bobby Nick. It doesn't seem to be quelled like quite that easily just by being on screen, or there's no effort to calm down, because I think that, kind of after the fact privately, he kind of said that Shuli's basically still not his favorite person. And, I don't think it would be too well if they met in public together, but we tried. Stormy says, while running errands, a thought popped into my mind. Maybe viewers would like it, and we can see how far we have come, starting with Coffee and Pods, and even maybe replay those on here for hours and more subs. Thank you, Stormy. I want to thank Stormy because this whole BF Live thing started out with me just literally staring at my gear on a Monday morning, and I said, you know what, I got to get on here and share my thoughts and what I think about all this shit going with people and my love for podcasting. And I just jumped on here and started doing shit. And like a natural fit right away seemed like Stormy, because she was into it with me at the time, which we still are, but you really have to spend a lot of your life being into podcasts. She was like busting her ass. We were like watching like literally almost every podcast that was on. And it's challenging to watch all of those podcasts and come up time in your regular life to clip all of that shit, turn it into a package and produce it and all. So when I saw that, I kind of changed the direction of Coffee and Pods to be just a more general show, BF Live. And Stormy's so great. She still helps me produce it and everything, but she's busy with a family and all. And, but yeah, so what I'm getting at is I really enjoyed those first early days of when this show was Coffee and Pods, and it still kind of is, but it's just kind of just shifted into more of a general show. So I might do that, Stormy. So Stormy's always killing it with the great production ideas and put your hashtags here and all this stuff. So I appreciate you, Stormy. Thank you. I will, that's a good idea. Every day we're always kind of thinking better ways to how can we do this, make it better, more fun, and reutilize our stuff. And Stormy's a big key in that. So thank you. Let's see. She also says it will be fun to see what the drama was back then too. Yeah, Stormy. I have gone back for clipping purposes and just peeked in a couple of those early shows, and yeah, you get that whole thing like cringeworthy, like, wow, did I say that? Did I do that? Did I look like that? Was I presenting myself like that? Already in this short period of time it happened. So that would be kind of fun.
Yeah,
sure. Let's see. Stormy likes that idea. Well, there you go. That's cool. Well, we'll bring it to you. I asked Chris, I will be posting that extended clip of John's appearance on my YouTube page. If you go to BF Live at Bobby Fran, and I'll probably take Stormy's advice, and I will be maybe reposting some old stuff. I'm so interested and into developing and growing the show, Stormy, that I don't really think backwards like that, and that's a good thought. It's not. I'm always thinking about the next show and where am I going, and I don't think about that. So thanks for maybe slowing me down and maybe think about a better idea with that. She says, you're welcome. I will always support you guys. There you go. That's what's up. All right. Did the history. We're doing the stuttering John thing. I jumped up ahead to that part. I know that a lot of the drama over the weekend was some of this Stut Joe Depot stuff that came out, leaked out on the air last week. Did you see any of that, Bobby, Nick, or Scott?
I did. Yeah, I watched it live, and I was actually pretty surprised with how held back Stut Joe Depot was.
Yeah, it's a mess, and I could tell at the time.
I don't know.
Finish your thought.
Yeah, I don't know if you should have done that. I think it maybe should have been handled through a fucking phone call or something.
Yeah, it's weird. You have all these different dynamics. You got different people, different generations, and I think communication. Stormy always is big on communication, and it is a big key of life, and it's a big key in podcasting. And I think a lot of that boils down to like a lack of it. I think maybe people feel a certain way, and maybe they don't express it, and then it comes to a head, and they maybe handle it in not such a great way. And I've probably been accused of doing that stuff too. I don't always address things as I feel bad about them. I let them build up, and then I kind of go off like a steam pot, and maybe I'll do something irrational. So none of us are perfect. I could tell that initially, obviously, Shuley didn't want to talk about it because, like he said, he was gone for months and never brought it up. But then these things started leaking about when he left, the lack of pay, who was doing what, when, and how much of it and all. And then it turns into airing dirty laundry rather than, like you said, personal phone calls. It ends up being like a lot of things discussed in chat or on Reddit, which is some people, feel they feel comfortable like expressing themselves that way. Like maybe they have their supporters there. I don't know. But so yeah, it kind of came out weird. Let's see.
I was a little bit late to the Stut Joe on the, was it Bedabbler or something like that? I was a little bit late to that.
Yeah.
What I heard him talk though, he wasn't really shitting on nobody. He's kind of.
No, there wasn't too much actual direct shitting going on. I will say that. No, I did catch. So I caught it after it already started on Saturday. I clicked in on a little bit of it, saw some things, and then over the weekend I tried to restart it and see some of the stuff I didn't. And it was all well and good, but. Yeah, I think that we can all learn lessons about this, like just some better communication and stuff. What's this? Let's see. Oh, hold up. Paul Brady says, at Stormy, you are the best producer. Don't tell OJ. I said that, haha. But then LJ, Obnoxious John says, LOL, I'm not a producer. Now, bro, I don't. say what you want, bro. We can define what a producer is. You know, I've heard even Stormy sometimes dare to think that she's not a producer.
Yeah.
So to me, a producer is literally what it says. When you come up and you can run shows, you can invite people, create the show, pull links, bring people in and out, find content, create content, make clips of it, make shorts and buffers. What about that is not being a producer? And maybe OJ, you're guilty of doing some of this yourself, bro, because I know you prolifically produce songs and you produce content, bro. So maybe you're not a sit there behind the show. Although you do that for Ray and others, kind of produce segments and stuff. I think anybody that puts any effort into this and shows up with content, you're a producer. What do you got, Scott?
No, I just heard you say doo-doo.
Doo-doo. I said doo-doo. You doo-doo. Double down on my doo-doos. I don't even hear what the hell I'm saying. Let's see. So I've heard like Melton and other people make these comments about producer. What's a producer? That's what a producer is. That's the shit that I just said. And I come at me, bro. That's all I'm saying about that. Pulper says Obnoxious John. Phew. Okay, I thought I had gotten myself into trouble there. Let's see. Comments moving on me. A little bit. LOL. Obnoxious John, you are great on all the shows you pop up on. See, Stormy, right? See, he's self-defecating. He's defecating himself. Don't be shitting yourself, Obnoxious John, or cutting yourself down, bro. You produce like song clips and you help these guys at their segments and you make shows happen that people relate to and laugh at and have fun with, bro. That's what's up. That's producing, bro. I mean, you might produce methane while you're doing it, but it's producing, you know?
Right.
Why
He showed up on was I thinking one of the No Filters. I think it was him. Like 5 different. What was he like? A sheep?
I can neither confirm nor deny that it was Obnoxious John.
Yeah.
As all of those different characters.
Don't blow the Santa Claus illusion for Ray, because I love when Ray DeVito thinks, Kevin's here. I can't hear you, buddy. I can't hear you, buddy. Turn it. I love that when Obnoxious John shows up and just rolls that Kevin reel. And how many times Ray fallen for the shit? Too many. That's not really Kevin. Okay, I get what's going on.
We didn't start the fire.
At Pulper, OJ is cool. I have a feeling he wouldn't mind ladies first. Oh, the ladies first. The ladies first. Oh, the ladies first. I'm listening to 3 shows right now. Talk about multitasking. I've done that every now and then, Obnoxious John. When there's like multiple shit, I got one on my phone. I got my computer split up in 2 screens, and I got all 3 audios going, and I don't know what the fuck I'm getting out of any of it, but good luck with that. And that's the whole thing right there.
That work right there.
That's the whole thing in a nutshell. Help me. I'm in a nutshell. As Mike Myers would say, help me get out of this nutshell. In a nutshell, I listened to 3 shows. And so when we had like Stormy and myself and whoever it is, there's so many shows out there. You know, this woman works her ass off. She's got a young family. She's got to get people to school and trying to like multitask, watch 3 shows, clip them, and she even gets a lot of this shit done having a family. So she's absolutely a producer. But, you know, we just changed up the show. Take the load off of her because it's a lot of work. I noticed Stut Joe Depot was MIA, but I think only because we worked with him some on Sports Heads. Yes. Couple weeks after Pottstown, we kind of noticed that well, let's see, we got cut. Yeah, we got Sports Heads originally got cut like right around Pottstown. It was right after Pottstown because at least I went up there with my dignity still being on the network. But we kind of got cut afterwards because I don't think we were pulling in a lot of money. And yeah, we started noticing that Stut Joe wasn't in the chats and being active as much. And yeah, nothing was said for months. So it did come out in kind of a weird, kind of awkward way, kind of everybody figuring this out. Let's see. What happened? You missed it? What part are we talking about? Be more specific. OG does an awesome job. I agree. There you go. Brian Clauder says, I agree 100% with you, BF. Thank you. And for somebody that's helped podcasters and been around this game, you know what's up. You know what producing is producing, bro. And I know you help too. You can send us clips and shit like that. So that's what's great about all this shit is because, you know, Brian will send us some clips or Stormy will send me a graphic. And it's very much of a family kind of thing we do together. So there we go. Let's see. One more thing. Here's Obnoxious John. Thank you. Yeah. No problem, bro. talking real shit, bro. I've done that too. Obnoxious John. Try to watch 3 things and try to do that when you got kids coming in the room that want to demand your attention. They want food and stuff. You know, it's like, it's tough. So imagine what you're doing there, Stut Joe, Obnoxious John, the other one, with kids over your shoulder. He's laughing. Clutter's laughing. Joe, the producer, don't come at Joe. Wait a minute. Don't do it. Let's see what I got. Where is my? I thought I had a little graphic I could throw up there. Oh, there it is, right there. Boom. There you go. Shout out Joe, the forever misunderstood Joe, the producer. And there's the links. Oh, look, Scott's got Prop Master. He's got the frog right there. See? Thanks everybody for utilizing the links and those of you who donated so far. If I can't see it live while I'm running the show, I will acknowledge you after the show, and your anonymity will be protected 100%. You have my 100% guarantee. Stormy, I'm a nerd and make notes. May 19th was the coffee. Oh, shit. May 19th was the Coffee and Pods after Sports Heads left the Shuley Network. Oh, yeah. I had something to say about that, didn't I? And that was after Pottstown. So, yes, all around the same time. Thank you. Yeah, and I remember, now that you remind me, I remember kind of going on air and trying to be a broadcaster, I tried to cleverly talk around it. I tried to let people know that I was kind of really not happy with the way we were let go of the network kind of last minute and through indirect channels. And I expressed that much on that show, which was apparently May 19th, right? Stormy? And I don't know if you remember or not, but Shuley did contact me after that, and he was like, "Hey, bro, like, kind of, what's up?" You know, so Shuley is big on personal communication. You know, I kind of aired that out on the air, and I'd let him know. You know, it wasn't. I understand business, and I understand we weren't the highest performing show. My whole thing was that I just wanted to hear it more directly, and I just heard it through channels. But that was all.
If I remember right, that Joe Depot ended up popping up in the chat during that show.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, during that show,
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. After because truth be told, Stut Joe Depot, the way it went down is that Stut Joe Depot ended up being the one that had to tell me. It was on the day of a show, so it was all weird. There was a lot of miscommunication, and it was all like I just came from a meeting and they said you weren't going to have a show no more. So it was just kind of last minute. I don't know why we're really going over this other than the whole Stut Joe thing, because I feel that we're rehashing history, if you will. But let's see. You need to premiere that show for sure. Okay, maybe I will do that. Cool, Stormy. We'll get together and talk about that. See, she got ideas faster than I can act on them. So thank you, Stormy. I'm trying to keep my pace and everything, and she's great at pushing me and giving me great ideas, and that's why I'm getting better at doing shorts and stuff. So I appreciate the way she motivates us, if you will. So that's cool. But all in all, it was good. I don't know if Stut Joe, I don't know. I mean, there was a whole debate about when he checked out, how much work he was or wasn't doing, and all that stuff. I know that could be sticky with any kind of job. Like, hey, when was the last time you were here, and what did you do here before that? I don't know. So hopefully they kind of handle that privately, where probably that is the best way to handle that.
Right.
Other than trashing each other, I don't think there's anything to be gained from doing this on air. When I was watching a little bit on Saturday, I saw that initially they didn't offer Shuley the clip because they wanted Stut Joe to have his say and have the floor, not be intimidated or affected. But then I believe later I saw them, he said multiple times they put it out to Shuley, but my guess is that maybe Shuley didn't want to join in on a second round of that, because I don't think he really wanted to do it the first time. He was just reacting to.
Shuley say this morning that he was on a plane.
He may have been, because he traveled this weekend to do that Vice stuff, and I know he doesn't shy away from confronting things. So I think if he was available, he would have done it. You know, that makes sure. I say, hey, Tony DeVore. I say DeVore. I don't know if it's DeVore or DeVore. I say DeVore over here. What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? Good afternoon, boys. Is Joe gone? Joe is not gone. No, Stut Joe Depot is gone. There were two Joes and many. Actually, his name was Brent, but they confused many of them. There'd be Joe, and then producer Joe, Stut Joe Depot, and Joe also goes by King of All Dabblers too. For those of you who don't know that, producer Joe goes by King of All Dabblers in the chat.
Yeah.
So Stut Joe Depot is the one that is no longer with the network. He was our last Sports Heads producer when we were at the Shuley Network. So that's my relationship with him. Mr. Blue Sky says, excuse me, Shuli didn't wear a hat today. What is he even doing? That's right. He's been getting on that no hat kick lately. He's been trying the earbuds and the no hat thing or whatever. I don't know. All right. Let's see. So Joe's still around, but like I said, I hope that all gets settled. I mean, they're all good guys, and and that's the whole thing. If you're really listening between the lines, there's a lot of love in there because Shuli hired the guy because he thought he was talented. He loved all the shit that he did, but it comes down again. A lot of things Stormy stresses all the time: communication. It's just people are working. He's doing his thing. Shuli's doing his thing. Nobody's talking. Everybody feels a certain way. Nobody's sharing it, and then it all come to a head. So let's see. Stutcho Depot is a solid dude, KB says. Brian Clauder says, I sent you the clip of Stuttering John talking about Shuli doing Vice in Messenger. Well, let me look for that. Oop, right now. All right, what else we got? I'm looking for that clip. What's it? Oh, they moved. Stormy at Kathy. It took me a while to get the name straight. Yes, and she's still confused. And you two are not the only ones. I see this all the time. I thought Stut Joe was Joe, the producer, and I'm not sure that any of them maybe appreciate being confused with the other. I don't know, but you keep your Joes and your Stut Joes apart. So Stut Joe Depot, the one if you ever seen his YouTube logo, you can check him out. He's got all his Stuttering John stuff up there at Stut Joe Depot on YouTube. It looks like kind of it's a play on the Home Depot logo, kind of the orange and white. So you can check that out. All right. Brian Clauder, he sent me a video. Let's hope screen share works and it cooperates, bro, and I'll try to play it. So this is from our producing chat family friend, Brian Clauder. He says that John had a comment about Shuli on here. So let's see if it will play. Fingers crossed. Drum roll, please. Here we go.
What's that? Deuce Payer. Why didn't they ask? Why didn't they ask you to be on the fucking Vice channel? Deuce Payer. Why didn't they ask you to be on the History Channel, Deuce Payer?
I think he's going on tomorrow or the next day, but we'll see.
Yeah.
What's that? Deuce Payer.
So there you go. Thanks for that clip, Brian. Thank you for co-producer Brian Clauder for submitting that clip. That I happened to see that. That was funny where, I mean, he's literally talking about the thing that Shuli's about to do, and he goes, hey, why did you ever do that? And the DG has to tell him, he just getting ready to do that. He's doing it right now. It's like, that's how much on the ball that John is. Let's see. Stormy says, just think like this. The frog's still here. What? The frog is still there, Kathy. That's right. The frog is still there. There you go. All right. That's a good way. I always got to do like mind tricks to help me remember shit too. Thanks for that clip there. Go ahead, buddy.
I get whenever they Stud Joe or this and Stuttering John, when they shorten Stuttering John's name, they call him
Yeah, it's a play on. Yes, Stut Joe's thing was a whole parody account. Like I said, Stut Joe isn't his real name. I won't keep saying it over and over again. But yeah, Stut Joe is just short for Stuttering John. Somehow he got the John into a Joe, which you really have to be deep into the game to kind of get that Stut Joe is really talking about a guy named John, I guess, because it does say Stut Joe. So it does throw you off a little bit until you're kind of really deep into this game. So Stut Joe Depot, he made his bones like out there, like pulling clips and busting on Stuttering John to the point that when they were doing the Uncle Rico show, like he said on the Bedabbler show, he said, I had all this ready. I had all this content already. So it seemed like a perfect fit at the time. So that's kind of what he did. He loves ragging. He's one of those Dabbleverse people who love just being out there trolling and messing with Stuttering John. Cool shit. Let's see. All right. Got that. I think we're all. Oh, I have a few Ray show clips, but everyone may be tired of Ray. Well, I have the one with Husey that involves Ray, and it's the least little Ray possible. And the only reason I did it is because Husey is so damn funny. Every time I watch this clip, I laugh at fucking Husey, and so I can't wait to show it to you. I know I did say, Bob, well, shut up and show us then. All right, we're getting to it. Let's see. The second thing I want to talk about on replayables, the other notable moment was BK versus BK. Oh, I didn't want to start that there. BK versus BK. So organically, I love things that happen naturally. No made up shit. This is what we do. So they were chatting each other. Hey, are you drinking? Are you drinking? And so Chris Abels thought it was the funniest thing and said, I got to have them guys both on the show, have a match. We're going to call it BK versus BK, Brian Klauter versus Brian Kowalczyk. So much fun. This is fun that me and Chris can't plan and you don't even see coming. So I love this, guys. So let me do my screen share again. Present. Phone. Here is a little clip of BK versus BK on last Friday's Replayables.
Let me see. I think you just said that.
Let me just say, shout out to, I want to point out again, as you're watching this, our producer, Sean Schultz, Shawnee Boy, made all of this happen. So if you like the cool look that's not just basic boxes and all of these cool dynamics, just keep showing up, because Shawnee is really talented. He lays out the show like differently every week. So if you want to see fresh graphics, a cool, fun show, check us out every Wednesday on the Midweek Freaks. It might be on Shuli Network 1 or 2, but you can always see us on the main channel on Fridays at 9 p.m. East. So let's roll this clip and check out these great production values. Check out this fun. Got Ian J. You're rocking the real shit. I just did 2 more shots of Tito's. Another extended clip.
Hey, Deuce Paya. So 3 shots on that one. Kowalczyk, where you at, brother? Where you at, Kowalczyk? How many drinks, Kowalczyk?
I think he's
he's doing good, because if you can't count, that means you are drunk. That's right.
Right. Yes,
His face
yes.
is red now, BK.
Sonny Boy.
Yeah, I think this is turning down to a redness battle with you guys for sure. Deadpool 1999. Drinking Talisker Scotch here. BF.
Ooh.
Cheers. 1999. Cheers. Thank you, Deadpool. Talisker Scotch. Fancy pants.
Oh, yeah.
Pants.
Drink up, girls, says Eric R. Let's go, Klauter. Oh, so they're starting to develop their favorites. Yeah, they're starting to develop their favorites, man. BK, have it your way. Oh. Holy shit, man. That's a good one, man.
Here's a fast forward of my way tomorrow morning.
You know what, man? As we come to a CMOX thing.
Is that it? All right, there we go. That's the end of that clip. I want to take a second to thank some people for some super chats in my PayPal. Thanks, Dave Daffler, again for another $5. I appreciate you, bro. Like I said, I want to say thank you to our friend Sunday Jenna. Thank you, Jenna, for $10 super chat. Happy Monday, BF Live. Frog symbol. Thank you. Look, you got some flame from Scott. We appreciate that. You know, we might not do the homosexual kind of thing that they do on the Shuli Network, but we thank you in our way. Scott thanks you with fire and explosions in a manly way. Let's see. No simulated blowjobs on BF Live. That's been taken. Oh, look at you got confetti. Look at that. There you go.
Well, maybe not.
And I also want to shout out my boy Brian Klauter. He hit me up with a $2 super chat. Thank you. Thanks everybody, man. Guys producing stuff, hooked me up with some payments and making this happen for me. I really appreciate you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. BF Live. Let's get me up to that 500. I can't wait to be monetized. I'm starting to get the itch, people. It's like used to be something I was like calmly working towards, and now I'm like, I got to do a 24-hour show. I got to do what Stormy says. I got to play clips, get them hours up. So I'm going to be plotting and scheming, people. So thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Wow. Took me a while to get the name straight. You got that right. Okay, so hopefully that helped. I don't know if that's going to help. I'm going back on the comments a little bit. So Stut Joe is there. He's the frog that everybody hates. All right. And then Stut Joe is the depot guy. I have we got that one. Let's see. Yes, Stormy. They're tired of it. KB hung out. She's got Ray fatigue. She done hung up with him in Atlantic City. That poor woman. Oh my goodness. Got Ray fatigue. Stormy gets it, Day12 says. There's the links. They're pinned at the top. Please utilize them. Shout out Shawnee. Yes, you're right, KB. I mean, I'm proud of so many aspects of Replayables. I'm blessed to be part of it. And the fact that we have a kick-ass producer who, Bobby Nick, you noticed, I noticed it, but it took me a minute to get a pause in the conversation and let the guys know. But he changed his count to dead right away, his drink count.
Yeah.
I love that. I love a producer that's kind of into the moment of the show, and he's making things happen. You know, he had to figure out how to get Shuli on the screen with us. He did that. He did the I Did Not Survive Replayables shirt and put John's face on it like right away, like during the show. I love that stuff, like, because that makes it fun for me. You know, it's things that come out of fun that I don't see coming. It makes it fun for me, and it's just a fun clusterfuck. We're just all having fun in a circle. It's Tash, the resident artist, checking in. Hello, Tash. Hey, gang. Hope everyone is well. Love Chiz. Hi, Tash. I've seen you in a couple other chats, and I've noticed you haven't been here the last few weeks. But I'm sure we all have busy lives and things going on, so thanks for checking in today, Tash. Appreciate you. All right, hope you're enjoying this. Let's see what I get around. So I got my little fancy media list here too. Now we haven't even got into the Andrew stuff. I think we're kind of done with all the Stuttering John stuff. Now let's get. All right, we're going to get into the Andrew weekend stuff now, I think. So let's do that. So yeah, we talked about it a little bit in the beginning, but I have some clips and stuff that I want to share with you. So like I said, and this is always going to be in my back of my mind thought of as a thank you. When I see this, this is every picture I see is I think of the donors. I think of the people that made this happen, the people that donated, the boneloads that went and took him and did all these fun activities. So I'm going to start showing you some videos and some pictures of Andrew and Boneload's great weekend. They did a special pop-up show last night. So if you want to see like kind of its entirety and how it played out, and a lot of these pictures and this content that you see today, after today, will only be available like kind of on the No Filter thing, and we'll have it on the No Filter, maybe kind of the members stuff over there. But so we're just going to talk about it today. I'll show you some exclusive clips, and then if you want to see them again, got to go to No Filter with Andrew and friends. So let's see. Where do we start? Let's start with clip one. Oh, I can clip them at the same place. So Boneloads scooped up Andrew, and he sent us a video. Here it is.
What up, guys? What up? We are here in the van. And we're queer. We're here and we're queer.
Andrew with it.
Before we drive, because I'll need like the phone for directions. But yeah, here we are. We are officially in the van. He is in. He's locked in, ready to go. We're going to go to lunch, which we'll get video of at this place on the river. Really nice scenery, hopefully. And then we're gonna hang for a little bit, and then we're gonna go to the game. But we are in business. We're all ready to go. How you feeling? Good. Hell yeah. Cool. Good stuff. All right.
Now that was a cool clip right there, and that would have been enough for me right there. I mean, how cool was that, guys? Like, how many times we've known Andrew like better part of more than 2 years now, and we've only ever seen him in the box, in the box and like in his room, in his other box, if you will. And so I don't know how you guys felt, but it was really kind of touching and neat and interesting to see. What did you think when you saw? Go ahead, Scott. I'll let you start. When you saw Andrew out in the wild.
Well, that's my first thought too. When he leaned his head over, is nice to see him doing as he should. But also his eyes tells a lot. I don't know if I can see him because I've known him for a little bit of time. So, but when Boneloads first got there, I don't know if you got a clip of that or not. But when Boneloads first got there, the look on Andrew's face and his eyes was memorable. I'll remember it always.
That you're right. That is a good point, and I know we all reacted to it at the same time because it was like shock and love and fear and disbelief and all kind of stuff, all in that look. Scott, you're right. It was like fascination, and I know you have a little bit. You at least can. You can at least relate on some level because you have had this experience already where you have met people in person that you've only ever seen on screen.
Yep. It's I'm gonna start to cry.
No homo. Come on.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah, it's weird after seeing you guys talk in the scenes in the real life, but then Andrew having that extra disability, having the disability and everything. It was just nice to see.
How about you, Bobby? What was your impression when you saw him that first video? You saw him in our pirate chat and stuff.
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, I was like, I knew it was coming, but it wasn't really real until that first video came. And it's like Andrew's out and about, and it was so good to see everything that finally came true. You know, I mean,
because like Scott and I talked at the beginning of the show, a lot of people, we've been around long enough. We heard plenty of people do this, but not everybody comes through. Scott, but go ahead, you had another thought.
And leading up before Andrew got there during the show, he was looking out the window the whole time, and just like a worried wife. Or how much longer?
Yes, he was. That was another look he had on his face, that worried, that concerned look. That was when we did the Sports Heads on Friday, and he was like literally waiting out the window. And that was so much fun. If you didn't see Sports Heads on Friday, we do a combo kind of no filter Sports Heads combo show. I jump in at 6 p.m. East. They might start a little early as a members only, maybe 4:30 or so. So check your local listings for that. But yeah, we do that every Friday. And so we tried to stretch long enough. I go do replayables at 9 o'clock, and we were waiting for Bone Loads to show up, and we fit it in. So if you go back and watch last Friday's Sports Heads on No Filter with Andrew and Friends channel, you will actually see near the end of the episode where Bone Loads actually shows up in the room, and the look on Andrew's face that Scott was talking about. It's an amazing, loving, fascinating, just see all the emotions in one look. And it was great, Bobby Nick, to see Andrew out of his element. And like you said, Scott, kind of just leaning over and just being like a different person and moving about, because we typically only see him confined to the chair, and obviously he was in the chair, but it was just nice to see him just like living and just doing things that required him to have more personality.
Out
be
in the
more
wild.
expressive. Out in the wild. That's
Out in the wild, yeah.
Andrew gone wild. Look who's checking in, Scott.
Danish.
We tried to cover for you on the special Sports Heads. Me and Bobby had the combo on it. I did the Dirty Dalish, and Bobby Nick had to hit the part at the end. But Dalish said you would have been proud of us, so we did it right. So awesome. You are right, Detroit. Kay says, hey, Dirty Dalish, with the love. Tracy says, I love this so much. Hi, Tracy. How you doing? Long time, chat family. Long time. For anybody had a show over here. For this boy had a show. Hey, Dirty Dalish. From Chris Mack. Dirty Dalish says, hey, KB. Lots of love for Chris Mack. Mr. Blue Sky says, bone loads of generosity. I like that. You just added to his name. You added to his nickname. Bone loads of generosity. This wholesome shit warms my cold heart. I think you kind of disguising it. You come on now. Dirty Dalish, the pure joy on Andrew's face. It really was like he didn't believe it was happening. It's a fantastic look. Scott, I wish I would have thought about that particular moment. I had pulled a couple of choice clips, but that one escaped me as far as something pulling. So that's why I'll urge everybody to go see it, because y'all are right. The look on his face was just fear, fascination, love, disbelief, and you get all of it just watching his eyes, and he couldn't stop. So you're right. I didn't feel real until he saw Shayna. Now you're getting ahead, because I knew that the Bone Loads thing, like Bobby Nick said, even though I was prepared, you knew Bone Loads thing was going to happen. But at some point, Bone Loads did something else really cool, and I'll show you some pictures and videos of that. Let's see. Detroit says that KB, right? Do I actually have a soul? Come on, you ladies. You play that hard role like the guys, but we're all a little soft in the center, all a little mushy in the center. Christ, even Scott, he was about to cry over here for Christ's sake. Come on. Let's see. All right. Dirty there. Bone Loads checking in chat during the drive was awesome too. Yeah, it was great. Yes, it was. Stormy, Shayna is beyond grateful. Wow. Yes. If you follow us on Facebook, or if you're on Facebook at all, Shayna's out there. We have a Facebook group called BF Live, and I don't know, we didn't discuss this, but I changed it to BF Live /No Filter /Sports Head group on Facebook.
I definitely appreciate that, BF.
Because it made sense. I mean, you guys have renamed shit, included me, and I saw the name, and I'm like, Scott's always in there posting clips. We're always posting pod clips and comments and pictures and sharing things. So if you can't get enough here when you're on the air, and if you're on Facebook, if you want to see Shayna's heartfelt message about what Bone Loads and her family did for her over the weekend, go out on BF Live /No Filter /Sports Head group. It's out there. You just type in BF Live, you'll find it under the groups. Join it, check it all out. You can see all that kind of emotional, touching stuff, and you can see all the great podcast moments and clips and links that we share, because it is hard to keep up in this podcast universe, and everybody's got different timing. So if you go in there and check if something's going on, we'll let you know there in BF Live No Filter group. Chris Mack, you're fine, Detroit and KB. Trust me, I have a sixth sense for such thing. Oh shit. Let's see. You're a good egg, Chris. That's nice, Mr. Blue Sky. Chris Mack gets it. Dirty Dan. Sorry, spoiler. It's no actual spoiler. You're just excited. It's nothing spoiled here. Andrew has a great story. I've got it ready in StreamYard to download and upload to the channel. Everyone can see it posted to the channel sometime today. There you go. Okay. So there you go. So the episode. You can catch all that out, whether it be the Sports Heads on Friday or the live unscheduled show. They were so excited. They went to games Saturday and Sunday, and I think Andrew was too excited to wait till like today or Monday or even his show. Popped up and did a live. They sent me out the link right away, and luckily I was available. We all jumped in and had a little fun for like an hour and a half last night, put on a pretty decent little show, and kind of went through it and explained it all. Chris Mack, did you know I'm chatting from a federal women's prison, though? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Man, what the hell? We got some...
I'm going to jail!
Sounds like you're already there. Okay, all right. Security is rather invasive. Worth it, though, at Detroit. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, so that was video number 1. Let me, let's pull up video number 2 here. Check it out. Got a couple more I can share with you. Here we go. This is them heading to the game.
At the game, waiting to get in the parking lot. Andrew's hat's down, but he's up. He just can't. We'll move his hat up. There he goes. There he goes. So yeah, we're here at the game. Let's go. Yeah, a little traffic, but that's all right. We're trying to fiesta our way into handicap parking. Wish us luck.
All right, there you go. That's clip number 2. So that's them. Yeah, I like the Andrew with the hat doing its own thing, right? That was cool.
I mean, that's kind of always the way it goes with Andrew, though, with hats. You know?
Stormy says, thank you to Pulper80 for the Amazon gift card. Thanks, Pulper80. Another great chat family. All right, so that was clip number 2. That was them making their way. There you go. There's your little explosions and potential art fire. So now I have clip number 3 here. This is going to be Andrew and Bone Loads actually rolling into the stadium. So I think Bone Loads figured out a trick to get right to the front of the line, which I would have utilized too.
Yeah. We're heading into the game now. Let's go. We got a VIP power chair access. So just walk right up to the front, my man. Right up to the front.
There you go. Bone Loads knows how to do it. Do it like you do it at Disney. You work that VIP power chair access to get to the front of the line. I would utilize any trick in the book. Whatever you can do. I like how he says, I don't know, he might have said it in the other clip and I wasn't listening at the time, but I know in the one clip he said something about, we just told the parking guy that the other guy back there told us to come up here for the handicap. And the guy was like, oh hell, go ahead, So Bone Loads played the whole I'm sorry, didn't know I couldn't be here, officer. He did that whole thing, so that works. So there you go. Stormy put the group link in there. Thank you very much. So if you go to the Facebook group, BF Live, No Filter Sports Head group on Facebook.
Join that son of a bitch, everybody.
Join that son of a bitch. Don't cost nothing. You're going to find out all kind of good information. We're going to touch your heart, touch your feely heart, show you pictures, share links, and all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Stormy, for putting that in there. All right, so because we talked about all this last night, and I thought I was going to get a shot. So I didn't know Andrew was going to go live. I figured we'll be talking about it here, but I got one exclusive clip, maybe more than one, because my boy Bone Loads hooked me up today, but those are on Twitter still. But I have one clip here because, Andrew got out and about, and when Andrew's on screen all the time, I was like, he would talked about wanting a vape pen in the past, or wish I had a beer, or if I drank with you, and all of these kind of things about these adult notions. Well, he was out with our boy Bone Loads, and my boy Bone Loads was got him into some stuff, had some good time with him. And this video I simply titled Andrew Chug. Check it out. This is Andrew out there doing his thing. Look at what he's drinking, y'all. Chug. Watch, you can see the line go down too. Look, chug.
Yeah, it's going. It's going. He's drinking.
Oh shit, there you go. So Andrew out there doing that. We didn't show you that last night. That'll be available on No Filter with Andrew and Friends after this too. That was a video that Bone Loads sent us of him sharing an alcoholic beverage there. Scott, what do you think, brother?
You're going to be seeing him on Replayable soon.
Excellent. I hadn't even made that connection yet because our boy Andrew don't drink that much, but you're right. Give him a couple more sips, man. He's a guest on Replayables. That's great. What'd you think, Bobby Nick, when you saw him drinking that beer?
I thought it was great. I think every man deserves to go out once in a while and have a beer at a game or something like that, wherever you are. I've done it in the past. So, yeah, Andrew deserves that too.
That's cool. I thought it was like some exclusive thing that I was going to talk about. That Andrew, I got a video of Andrew having his one drink, and then last night, Bone Loads proceeds to tell us that when they were over at Shayna's house visiting, that they were drinking beer, and Andrew was like, "Come on, I want one of them beers. Give me one of them beers." Like as soon as they got him out in the wild, it's like anytime he got around anybody with a beer or anything, it's like, "Give me that shit right there. I'll take that shit right there." And then there were stories of a vape pen coming up, and we know Andrew has kind of a sketchy history of vape pens. He's had access to a vape pen. I don't want to dox totally anybody that used to work there, but we brought it up on air before. But so Bone Loads was surprised when Andrew was kind of handy with a little vape pen. I don't have no vape pen video though.
Yeah, that's totally unfortunate. But,
yeah, I don't know if I want to incriminate him or Bone Loads for that matter. You know, I mean, you're taking a guy that has special needs and considerations out, and you're pumped him with alcohol and vape pens. I don't know if that's the best face to put out there, Bobby Nick. But
right, that's true.
We'll have fun talking about it.
Your name's Bone Loads.
Yeah, I love that. Whereas Friday when we talked about this, Andrew says, "Hey guys, you know, my mom's still a little bit concerned. You know, I'm going out with this guy." And Scott right away says, "What, Andrew? You didn't tell your mom that a guy named Bone Loads is coming to come take care of you?" And he was like, "No, I use his actual name." But that was funny because until you said it, Scott, I'd thought that he may well had said Bone Loads. I'm thinking, you know, because we don't always use like people's government names. So we had fun imagining Andrew going, "Mom, my friend Bone Loads is here to take me out on the town." Like, no wonder she's concerned. Your friend's name is Bone Loads. Like, yeah. Yeah. But like I like what he said, bone loads of generosity. I like that. Let's see. All right. Stormy says, or Andrew and hit people's ankles with his wheelchair like he did Shayna's wall. That's right.
Yeah.
The little story. You can see more of this on the No Filter special pop-up Sports Heads. Actually, the Sports Heads, it says Andrew and Bone Loads. We learned that while Andrew was visiting over the house, he had to use the bathroom. He had to utilize the bathroom. And in doing so, he put a hole in Shayna's wall. That's right. He ran a hole right into the wall. So Scott loves that. He's getting it. Look.
He was drunk. He was too drunk and high.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's the first time I heard of it.
Yeah, bro. That's why I forgot you weren't with us last night. Yeah,
right,
bro.
yeah.
He went over and went to the bathroom, and when he was going into the bathroom, he freaking put a hole in the wall. I think Brian Claude or somebody said he made his own glory hole. Yeah. Yes. Put a hole in Shayna's wall, and they were like, "That's okay, sweetheart." He said Andrew felt like terrible and shit, but apparently Scott's dying. Apparently they're used to it, Scott, because they have someone that has wheelchair, in the house, and so I think this is like a common occurrence. But Andrew felt really bad about it.
It isn't domestic violence then.
No, it wasn't. No, wasn't a glory hole of domestic violence. It was simply an accident. I think Andrew. They made it sound like he was trying to go to the bathroom, and he put a hole in the wall in the bathroom. So. You can have fun with that, fucking with him with that. We got that little story last night. Yeah, amazing. Look at and with a straw, right? That kicks up the alcohol. Only when you drink that alcohol with the straw. So we know that being the fact that Andrew probably doesn't drink a lot or at all from what we can tell, and drinking through a straw, he had to be feeling that one. Had to be. Oh, Shayna's dead cat's here. Hello, Shayna's dead cat. It's been a while since we've seen James. What does she have to say? She's very opinionated, this dead cat. I could have lived without seeing Andrew at Shayna's. Oh, shit. Oh, she's jealous.
Jealous pussy, ain't that the thing,
Jealous. Yeah. Sounds like a good band name. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Jealous Pussy. Oh, sorry. Dirty Dalish. He didn't even make a face after chugging the alcohol. He's braver than I am, Ella. Yeah, he didn't have that. He didn't have a ooh face. Didn't have a pucker face or nothing. Andrew was like, he had that give me more face, if anything. When I go visit, maybe I can sneak in some beer and we can do replayables and get Andrew drunk, and then I'll leave. Yeah. Sorry, you're stuck with his drunk ass now. Good luck with that. I'm out of here, bitches. I'm out. You deal with that shit. That was funny. And I understand he had some habanero wings, which kind of talked back to him. Weren't so nice on the way out. If I understand. So yeah, because we know that he has problems with his digestion and all. But Andrew he's living his best life, bruh. Did Andrew get crossfaded? Andrew said he's vaped before. Andrew he has. No, he has done it before.
I don't think of anything this strong though.
Maybe not. I don't know. Look at this guy's like, no. Oh, hell no. Because he had some kind of like innocent little pen, maybe a little low dose pen that, let's see. Dirty Dale says, Andrew doesn't get to have fun. It's nice bone loads helped him experience normal things we all do. You are right, Dirty Dalish. And the fact that we tried, like just podcasting, the fact that he gets so much like resistance and negativity to the point that he doesn't even try to express himself and live his life is disconcerting. It's disturbing to us. And we're kind of that, the evil other side, or evil to them, where we're like, look, bro, you're a grown ass man. You deserve to have freedom. You deserve to have a life. So we're kind of like rattling the cages a little bit and letting them people know that Andrew isn't your typical person with CP or handicapped person. Andrew is a dynamic, popular podcaster. Let's see. What's up, Kai? So Kai, I know Kai does a little show. He reached out to me. Thanks, Kai, for your nice words, bro. I know you do a little morning show. Kai Branacasio says, hi, guys. Chemically assisted moments might not age well. Crap shoot. Yeah, you never know. Never know that. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of Kai and his partner. Was it Lou the God, right, Bobby Nick?
Lou
the God.
Lou the
What's
God,
up? I see them out there on social media. Dirty Dalish, they're probably used to plastering the wall up. Yeah, I'm imagining that you got to have plaster and sheetrock or a handyman on call or have some good bumpers up. They might have had everything laid out just right for Shayna's habits and excuse me, and what she's hit before or not. And then here comes Andrew coming in here. Can I use your bathroom, please? Let's see. It's nice to see kind and caring people on the internet still. Yeah, we're bringing it. We're bringing it back. We're bringing kindness back. Them other podcasts don't know how to act. See, Kai Branacasio says, the hole in a wall does not help when the 2x4 exceeds the depth. Whoa, you're getting really into this, bro. Getting into the math and the whole repair aspect of it. Pulper 80 says, KB, in theory, that is a nice idea. Where can we find them? That's funny. Very funny. You found them, Pulper 80, right here. You son of a bitch. While you're here, you son of a bitch. You know where the people are. You know where the nice people are. Goofy bastard. We're all right here. I said that to somebody online. I said, whoever thought, I think it was to Dr. Chow, who was nice enough to give us some compliments. And I said, whoever thought just being like kind of normal and kind of just normal would be like a lane on the internet, but it is just kind of being normal and decent. So me and Chris Abels and certain of us podcasters on here, I know Little Lemmy's of that and Ari Jane. Yeah, we're bringing normal back. You motherfuckers don't know how to act. Yeah. Let's see. I'd like to know too, how dare you? Kathy Linder and Bone Loads didn't know the bathroom thing was in on the deal. Oh yeah, because we had the conversations of how often Bone Loads was going to have to make contact with Andrew's penis, voluntarily or involuntarily. Yeah, we had
He also said he was willing to wipe his ass, but surprisingly, Andrew always made it back to the facility.
Yeah, and that was a risk when you take somebody out with those limitations and you give them habanero wings. You get what you got coming to you.
Right,
so,
right, exactly.
I'm taking these when I visit him.
I'm taking a poopa scooper. We'll scoop the poop. See, and this is what because for those of you who don't know, Stormy and Scott are planning. They had already planned a little excursion out to Andrew, so they're going to be the next ones. You're going to be seeing making their way to Andrew. So Stormy and Scott are getting a lot of advice and suggestions and answers of how to, they can better do their trip when they go see him.
Right.
Educating themselves about how they can do that. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. Where we leave off at? KB. Oh, KB Daytois says she is giving you a virtual hug and pat on the back right now to restore your faith in humanity. Yes. Yes, friends, there are still good human beings on Earth. And we're right here. BF Live and No Filter family. Chat family. I love love a Detroit hug. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go. Taylor, it's getting kind of horny in here. It's getting horny. It's getting horny. It's getting horny. Me so horny. Me podcast long time. Don't forget to tune in Tuesday for Taco Tuesday. Yeah, we covered that at the beginning of the show. We'll cover it again there, Stormy. Taco Tuesday on No Filter with Ari Jane. And we will have some games to play. There you go. Oh, I'm going to be applause tomorrow.
Blast.
No Filter with Andrew and friends. The guest will be Ari Jane on Taco Tuesdays. And no, a male did not name the segment Taco Tuesday because it has women every week. We did not name that. Stormy named that.
It was Stormy.
So, lest anyone think we are the sexist that came up with the name Taco Tuesdays.
I was like, whoa, Taco Tuesday? Isn't that sexist?
Whoa, bro.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
It's raining tacos. Raining tacos.
Oh no, she's got a shiv. Run, Kay, run. I'm going to go get cell block H up in this bitch. What are we doing? Dirty Dalish. At Stormy, when you aren't busy, check the boobs Discord. Okay, there you go. Check that boobs Discord. Yeah, good luck. We got Messenger. We have Discord. We got all kind of ways to communicate. Kay is laughing. That's what we're here for. We'll do Dalish. Adult. Yes, Kathy. Adult. Now, that's another thing, Scott. They told Boneloads they're going to be an adult changing station. I said, I'll race you from this point right on, and we'll both run out in the world and see who finds an adult-ass changing station first. Like, I ain't never heard no adult changing station.
I've never seen one. I didn't know there was one.
No, I know they have family bathrooms now. They have gender-neutral bathrooms, whatever. They have that. But I've never, if I ever walk into a men's room and see a grown-ass man, handicap or not, with his up on a table with his legs akimbo and somebody changing him, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to have to turn around and just go right back home from wherever I'm at if I ever see that shit out in public. What is that? See some. Imagine seeing Andrew on an adult table and Boneloads wiping his ass with his legs akimbo. Can you imagine that shit? Make sure you get all the dingleberries, dude. Come on. What the fuck? What is that adult changing table? Come on, bro. Here goes Stormy claiming it, so it's not as a sexist idea. All my idea, LOL. I have a different sense of humor than a lot of females do. That's all. You good. Very good. So we're just letting you know, so it's not to come off totally sexist that we can blame it on a woman to come up with that bit. So let's see. What else do I have for you clips-wise? So after Husey was on Replayables Wednesday, I know we're jumping around a little bit, but it's fun. I have this clip. So Husey was drinking hours before Replayables. I was DMing him. He's like, bro, I've been drinking for 4 hours. He was drinking before the show, during the show, and probably after the show. So he was gone. He was already, being a stereotypical Irishman. So then I'm going out on the internet, on Facebook, on YouTube, and I'm seeing him pop up on all these shows. And so, of course, I clicked by Ray DeVito. So here's your Ray DeVito disclaimer, only because Husey's in it. I'm going to show you a little Ray DeVito here. But this is Husey on Replayables, and I'm going to see how you guys like this video. Check this shit out. I love this. I laugh at it every time.
Yeah, I'm what's up, Husey? Hey, Husey, can you do me the favor? Can you send this to
Hey, Ray.
What's up, Husey?
Fuck you.
How did you get it and Chris Abel's not?
Yeah, Chris Abel this whole time is trying to get on.
What's up? Are you being an asshole?
Yeah. Fuck you, Ray.
KB paying you?
Fucking Ray. Kevin Brand.
There you go. That's the end of that clip right there. Oh my God. Fucking Husey. He's like, hey Ray, fuck you. I watched that thing like 3 or 4 times and I kept catching myself. I'm like, I'm laughing every fucking time, man. It's so Thanks, Husey, man. That's a great. See, that's what it's all about, man. You know, you can spend all your time being a stuttering John and worrying about how often Trump shits or not, or you can be like Husey, or you could be like us and give no fucks, man, because it ain't gonna matter anyway. So I just love that Husey was like just he's living and loving life, man. I love that shit.
Now I gotta say, later on, Husey gave Quadfather the link, and Quadfather popped in there. And you know, he actually had a Gino Bisconte shirt on.
Yeah.
So Ray was like, "Oh no, I can't have you on here with that shirt." Derek,
oh my God!
He took him off the screen, and Derek did take his shirt off, and he let him back on the show. And then he's like, "Hey Ray, fuck you."
I did. There's so much going on out there, Bobby Nick. I did see Derek come in, and I didn't have a chance to clip that, but I once again almost thought it was an obnoxious John thing because Derek kind of sat there like quiet and stuff, and I'm like, is this OJ fucking with him with like a Derek clip? But that was actually him. So yeah, people were like dropping in on all the different shows on Friday night, so it was just a lot of fun. And yeah, and so not only did Derek drop in on Ray's show, but then Husey also rated like BYB, right? He showed up and did a couple fuck yous on that show too.
He did. I mean,
so
kind of a death thing.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah,
I can't keep up with all the Irish FUs of an Irishman going around saying FU on the internet. But just know that that's what Husey was doing on Wednesday after he had a great time with us on Replayable. So this has just been great week. I mean, we had so much great stuff happen, notable stuff. The Stuttering John, the Andrew weekend just trumps everything. You know, we had BK and BK on Replayables. This is a great week. But where I'm at right here on the East Coast right now, it is 10 minutes after the 3 o'clock hour. You are listening to and watching BF Live here on YouTube at Bobby Fran BF Live channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank everybody in this chat today, this chat community. You warm my heart. You warm the cockles of my heart. It just makes me feel so good that you guys are here, that you enjoy this, that you build on it, that you make bits out of it and everything. I love this so much, and we're just going to keep doing it until somebody tells us to stop or kicks us off the internet. Dirty Dalish. Stormy is the chillest woman I know. Yes. Detroit. Hugs all around. I had to step away. Detroit, what's going on? Yeah, we're about to pull this train into the station because we've been going 3+ hours here on BF Live. I love it. If I didn't have to pee so much, I might stay another hour, y'all. But y'all are great. I so appreciate having Bobby Nick here and Scott and Stormy when she can make it every Monday to just talk about all this fun shit and to bounce fun shit off of. And I like how every week the chat takes us in a different direction. We never thought, you know, I plan out some things to show you, but I love when the show just goes in another direction and we all have fun with it. And it seems to happen every week. So please keep showing up here every Monday for this. KB says, Ray's face after LOL. Yeah. He just, yes, he's just ever confused. Ray DeVito. Pulper 80. Oh man, Husey. That was great. Husey's a great dude. My first interaction with Husey was quite accidental on a Jake birthday week live stream. I just jumped in on one of the shows and Jake had the link out to thousands of people. And that was kind of my first interaction with Husey was on that show. And he's a really cool guy, fun guy. And I reached out to him. He was nice enough to do my show last week and Replayables. So let's see. Thank you, Dirty Dalish. Stormy says, I sent a clip from that same show where AJ knocked down the camera. That was hilarious too. Yeah, you know what? I'm like I said, I'm half distracted because I got to go to the bathroom, and the other half is I might have clipped that too, but that was funny. Yeah, at one point, what was that made her do that? He was accusing her of something. Yeah, sent a clip from the show. Where did you send that clip, Stormy? Maybe I can find it. Is it in Messenger? Maybe I'll find it.
Yes, it is in Messenger. Yeah.
Okay, it's in
BF Live chat.
BF Live chat. Okay, thank you. Let me. Because I did see that. I meant to clip it. I don't know if I did, though. So let's see if I can play it off of here. Thank you very much, Stormy. See, that's what's called producing. So for those of you, she's helped me, chat family. Appreciate you. Producing. This is what producing is. So check it out. Get that bigger. Yeah. You know, one of Ray's permanent guests, Ari Jane. She's always good enough to seem to show up whenever Ray calls out for her. So she's on there doing her thing. You can see her on Taco Tuesdays tomorrow night, 7 o'clock East on No Filter with Andrew. We're friends with these guys and Stormy, Andrew, and all of the whole crew. So here's the clip right here that Stormy just sent me, and I will thank her. Here we go. Like to hear it? Here you go. I'll play it.
me. He like gave me a giant hug. And he's like, fucking Ray DeVito. I can't believe I get to meet Ray DeVito. And he was a fucking great dude.
Scott? No.
And he's so good looking. He's a you saw his picture. Let the ladies know.
I can't do this, Ray. I can't. You're doing this on purpose.
You've been doing all these podcasts. How many times have you knocked over the camera? Is this the first time the camera's been knocked over?
I am dying. This is like, okay, hold on. Let me get control.
But I was so excited that David Skywalker
You're
was
very
excited.
You're so
No.
excited.
The fact that David Skywalker was excited to me, he like gave me a giant hug. He's like, fucking Ray DeVito.
Thanks, Stormy. So that was that clip. Yes, the ever Kathy says, go pee. You don't know how much I want to, girl. Let me see. Thanks for sending that clip, Stormy. Dirty Daily says, can you imagine getting excited over seeing Ray? Well, see, I like it because when, I think Ari Jane is a very knowledgeable, resilient friend of Ray DeVito, and she expects mostly everything out of him, personality-wise, and what he says. So when I see Ari Jane lose it, when she's like, I can't take no more of what you don't get or what you don't understand, and she like loses her shit, that was like a funny, organic moment. So thanks for having that ready for me, Stormy. That was cool. I'm glad we could share it with everybody today. David Skywalker. Yes. Cool name. That's a cool name. Should have gave myself Skywalker name. Damn it, Dad. Why couldn't you be named Skywalker and give me a cool name? So there's one last mention of the links right there. I want to thank everybody. Like I said, we're going to pull this train into the station. I'm going to go make my bladder gladder. So I'm going to, like again, thanks, Bobby Nick. Thanks, Scott. Catch us here every Monday for BF Live. Catch us next week for episode 15, for show 15 of BF Live. I'm trying to find these comments so I can take them down. There we go. All right. And yes, so like I said, BF Live every Monday. If you want to see have fun with Ari Jane and a nice, pleasant time, it won't be much drama or anything. I guarantee it's going to be a nice, fun time with some great, wholesome people like these two characters on the screen. Check out Stormy in that environment tomorrow if you want more of this loving action. 7:00 East on the No Filter with Andrew and Friends channel. So for my, let me get some last minute comments here, and we'll roll down the road. She says, you're welcome for the clip. I love Ray, but he can be too much sometimes. Yeah, and if it wasn't for Husey, it was almost going to be a Ray-free BF Live, but it will kind of do some incidental Ray. Bob's lightening up on Ray too. He was the other day. He was like, "What do you got? You could show me." So we're trying to get back into it and tolerate just enough Ray to get through the day to make things fun. Thank you, Stormy, and thanks everybody for watching. There's one more time. Look for us on Facebook at the BF Live /NoFilter/Sportshead group. Everything is free, whether it be that group or BF Live at Bobby Fran on YouTube. There's the link right there. Brian Clutter says, amazing show. Thanks, everybody. So, find my closer, for Bobby Nick Havens from the Great White North, for Scott Fitzpatrick, my great friend and co-host, I'm the man BF Bobby Fran Live. I'm going to go make my bladder gladder. Peace and love, and we'll see you the next time we see you. We're out, folks.